and then I'll get you, Dali, just to share your screen. So at the bottom next to Mike, it's got share. And I know you're working off multiple screens, I think. Yeah, go
Yes, I
there you
am.
go. Perfect. Yeah, I think you told me you've got multiple, right? So,
Well, just
yeah,
2 for now, but
just
yeah.
two. Okay. Sometimes, yeah, I had a feeling that you might have had three. Architects often will have three, right? So, um,
Yeah, I don't have enough desk space yet,
yeah,
so
fair enough.
that's the issue.
Yeah, well, I've chosen to stay at home today because I have to head off at the end of the day. But normally, if I'm lugging, I take my laptop and my screen to the
Oh, there you go.
co-working space. So I'm forever. So I wouldn't want to be taking an extra screen, that's for sure. Um, what we'll do to start with, I think you've signed into Basecamp. So I'll just get you to, in the search up the top, if you type in Basecamp, it should bring it, we should be able to find it just in your search. Let's see if you've gone in yet. Maybe you
One
haven't.
of the
Yeah, maybe go via your email. So if you go email and you should just find an invite to one of these ones. Well, thanks for setting that up, by the way. That
Oh,
payment.
no, that's okay.
Often I'm doing that with people in the session, so that will save us a few minutes. But it's always
That's
appreciated when people do that early. It'll be one of the, there we go, right at the bottom there. So yeah, accept this invitation. So maybe right click or click on it and it'll probably take you
Oh,
to that
yeah.
stream anyway.
Oh, no,
Yep,
it'll take it straight
that's it.
away. So, oh no, how do I split that up? All right, we'll split that up.
What you could do is if you right click and put it in the tab. Oh, there you go. Are you? Is that on a? Did you want to have it? Did you want to have it on that other screen that we had already open?
Oh, I already do, but I'm guessing you can't see it. Can you?
Oh, it's okay. No, I can't see. I'm looking at Basecamp at the moment, so that's okay. But
Oh, you are
maybe
looking at Basecamp?
I'm seeing Basecamp. Yeah, so that's okay.
Yep. Okay.
So just perhaps use a password that you kind of use for other socials for yourself or whatever is useful. Or if you do LastPass, you can use the LastPass. But I find those very full on.
Oh, I can't copy. Okay.
Cool. Here we go. Awesome. And so you might as well remember that one, I imagine. Are you on a Mac?
Yes. Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
I
Sorry.
can't do Apple anything.
Right. Yeah. All right. So let's click on DPD, the just that box there, and that'll have the checklist for today.
Mhm.
And then there's the hyperlink up the top. Sorry, just in the where it says Steve Hubbard or the checklist one. That was the one I'm thinking. So the discussions, it's got
Oh, this one,
yeah,
sessions.
top
Yep.
one. Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
Alrighty.
Awesome. And then, well, we've got in on Basecamp. We've got our Wi-Fi seems to be going beautifully. Let's scroll down a little bit further, and we'll just and I think what we got and we know is that the intent around imagery for now we'll continue same logo and cover image as the website. And
Okay.
I think we put that across everything.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just some of the labeling. I'll get you. So the next part, I'll get you to right click on your website so it's open in this window. Maybe see how it's got open a web. Here we go. Oh, I see. Oh, your tab's going to run down the side on the left hand side. Cool. No worries. Yep.
Yeah. So the website.
Yeah. I know it's down at the moment, but that's okay.
Yeah.
Hopefully it'll.
Oh, I spoke to Alice in regards to the PTY
Yeah.
versus just 2D building design.
Yeah.
Let's see if it works. Oh, it works on. I was just down on Google.
Ah, that's weird, isn't it?
It is a bit weird.
We're in Safari.
Yeah. Oh,
That's
this is. Can you? Oh, yeah. Oh, that's lovely because I hate it when in Zoom, like you have to stop sharing and share a new page again.
no, that's all good. Yeah, that's working.
That's
Yeah. So
where.
what did the lady say?
So this is what she said. Yes, very aware of the conflict between the search terms 2D building design and 2D building design PTY. Google's algorithm identifies the search term 2D building design as also building software planning, CAD and AutoCAD, which doesn't make sense because I do town planning, so that would be
Yeah.
fine anyway. And this is why Google Map is unlikely to show for this term, only website images, plans, drawings, etc. However, Google Maps shows for PTY Ltd, as Google knows this is a search for a business, and GBP shows as well. So I'm not sure if that makes any sense to you, but to me, it sounds like a bit of a cop out. So
Yeah, I think, well, I think what we'll be able to do, and this is probably
yeah,
part of the naming, is we
yes,
could, we'll update the name. So what we
okay,
could do is go, Dali Design Studio is
hmm
dash 2D building design. So then you're adding on to the, it's actually your business name as well, right? So
yeah,
um, that, yeah, well, or in actual fact, we could even go the reverse. You could actually do a dash and do, um, then put your name side of things. But that way, I think what it would should do is actually bring up either way. But yeah, that explanation. In fact, it's. I had somebody else that was this very recently, and I explained that there was exactly the same situation, right? So as soon as you put the proprietary limited, but it may well again have been to the point of the lady here, is that it may well be that they were clever in their naming and that it labeled something. But by way of example,
mm,
to sort of argue against that point, um,
yeah,
buyer's advocate, who you may know, they're part of BNI, right? I'm pretty sure they don't have
yeah.
proprietary limited on the end of theirs, and they've had it for years, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Well, I mean, I assume the word building design itself
mm,
doesn't have to mean building software
mm,
anyway, or CAD
yeah.
or AutoCAD. So I don't know how she got that, but I know my previous employer uses Sketch Building Design. He doesn't go Sketch Building Design Pty Ltd. It's Sketch Building Design, and
Well,
he doesn't have issues.
yeah.
So
So we can update that today in any
yeah,
case, and I don't believe it's going to have anything but a positive effect. But you could always just go and say, I don't know if you'd replied. So are you finished using? Are you still using or done using?
no, I finished. I saw no
Okay,
point.
so you
Yeah,
probably don't have to reply on that
no,
basis. That
I haven't.
so
No.
yeah, so but I guess my sense is we change it. And then if for any reason we think that, okay, well, maybe that's not working the way that we should, then we could always put it back. But I can't see how that could possibly be the case, right? So,
Yeah.
as in, I particularly probably, if it was the case, it may make a good reason for establishing it with that name. But there's
Mm.
no reason you can't take the proprietary limited off, because no one who uses that in their naming, in
No
terms of
one.
from a search, people don't expect to
No,
have to type in that for a business, right? So
definitely not.
so let's go back to the other window where we've got the that this one here. Yep, awesome. And so that, as you said, that's great. So let's go to back to Basecamp. So the top tab uh, on
Gosh,
the
I don't know which one.
top left
Oh
there.
no, oops. Oh my goodness.
You're all good.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then I know what I was going to do. So what I'm going to just do is send the email with that Dropbox link. You can right click on that Dropbox so you can open it, if you like. But I'll also send you
Okay, let's do that box.
to your email that link, so you actually get an invite as well. So give me 1 second. I kind of like to do this when people are in the session, otherwise it gets lost with other things. So okay. Share.
But yeah, I've spoken to my accountant, so there will be no like ABN updates or anything. This will just be a part of the
Yeah.
2D building design. So he's in the process of registering the name and so forth right now.
Yep.
So
So
she'll
you'll
be all good to go.
yeah, that's right. It just becomes part of the trading as sort of thing.
Mm,
I'm still using, um, I think from about 12 years ago when I first uh, first started consulting, and I was a sport and recreation consultant, and so my
Oh,
original ABN is still the same. I think it started
yeah.
out as West to East Recreation, but now it's just trading as, so as you
There
said,
you go.
so yeah,
Yeah.
we all have our journey.
Yes.
Um,
I guess you just don't know either, like how the business will develop too. So I guess because it does take on its own identity,
yeah.
and it's very hard to figure out at the start. Like you can plan for it, but it still just takes on its own identity at some point.
Yeah, well, I think as well with you, because it sounds like there's a lot of different opportunities in terms of how you then apply it as well. So, how are you going
Mm.
with the that big job you had with the, wasn't it a holiday village? I think you were involved with. Is it?
Oh yeah, so I presented my quote to her, and she's in India at the moment. And then when she comes back, so I dare say I'm really lucky. The builder's really pushing me for it. So she's had another quote from an architect.
Yep.
Her budget for the project's only about 1.2, and then she's setting aside 300,000 for like the landscaping and pool and so
Yep.
forth. But the architect she went to wanted to charge her 160,000 just for the drawings.
Right. Okay.
So it's a lot of money because there goes 200,000 off your landscaping budget.
Correct.
So, but
Okay.
I
So you,
can't wait to, but I can't
hopefully,
wait to get to that level.
yeah, true. So on the one hand, yeah, that's right. Well, I imagine, yeah, that's a good point. You don't want to be doing quotes where it's costing a whole stack of time and IP, and then yeah,
Yeah.
and you want to be um, paid for that, right? So that makes sense. Cool. Okay.
So
Well, I've sent that Dropbox link through to you, so you can always accept that at any stage. We'll go back to Basecamp, um, but you've got access to that. You should have access to that. Eh,
there it is.
cool. The interesting thing with that is it always says. So yeah, that the links doesn't matter. So how you access it, I don't know if you have Dropbox on the laptop, but I use it just to sort of upload. And most of the things initially are probably going to be photos that I'll take off the website and put on into the Dropbox. So it would be more for additional photos that you wanted and new
Added
photos
on.
in the future. Cool.
Yeah.
The next thing we'll do then is just you can right click and open LinkedIn in a new tab.
Yeah.
Cool. In fact, it looks like your one doesn't require a right click. It looks like you just go straight.
Oh my goodness. It should be that one. Now you're testing me because everything's on my phone.
Oh yeah, I know. Most of
Everything
them,
is on
if needs be, you can always
Instagram.
go forgot.
Mm-hmm. Oh no, here we go. Oops.
Do you say
Um,
panich, by the way? Oh, sorry.
yeah. Do I say panich?
Is it itch
Oh, geez.
or is it? Yeah, is it a? What's the C sound?
Yeah, it's a cheer, so
Yeah,
it's panich. Yeah.
paniche.
No,
Yep.
it has to be Delaborca. Um, anything else?
Is it potentially another email?
Let's have a look. It shouldn't be.
No. Okay.
Let's see if that will work.
We'll make sure both your emails are on there anyway. So
That's all right. Looks like Google can do everything now.
some of the security checks on the different ones are becoming
Quite
almost
easy.
like little quizzes almost. It's kind of funny.
Yes.
So it looks like you've already let's go and do that so you know that you can sign in with either. So it looked like Google could. You're right. It looks like it's already associated. So let's go on the top right. Just click on me um,
Uh,
next to notifications there.
oh my goodness, home. Ah, yes, me.
Yeah, me. And we just go into settings and privacy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then there's sign in and security on the left hand side.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then email addresses.
Oh, it is
Yeah,
Dali.
so it's already, and it looks like that's your main one too. So
Oh, I must have changed it.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
If you wanted to have a secondary, you could always add the secondary, the live one.
I
So it
thought I,
doesn't. Yeah, it's probably
yeah,
what you might have done is almost replace the
deleted.
other one. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So what it doesn't hurt to do is have the live as a backup, and then but you don't have it as your main it, as as the one that's showing and stuff.
Got it. Okay,
Okay,
there we
cool.
go.
All right. And you can always do that on your phone or wherever you've got that. Sounds like it's come through. So, yep. And
Yes.
then we can just hit the little blue LinkedIn button up the top left. There we go. And we're going to come back to LinkedIn again towards the end, actually. So we'll go
Okay.
now to Basecamp. So we kind of we open them all up and we work our way backwards. So we'll open
Okay.
up Facebook. So, yeah, go.
Um, oh, come on. Well, I didn't receive a code.
Do you need to click on? I know it says submit code, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Text me login code.
Here we go. Okay. If you save this browser, you won't have to enter code when you. Okay.
Yeah.
I think ever since the Optus breach, everyone's just so like with
Oh
security.
yeah, yeah, exactly. And so then
Um,
it's even asking you again there. It says remember password. Just maybe go OK there in the middle.
oh yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. And do we have a shortcut? Just do your 2D building design up the top. Actual fact, no, before you do that, I'll get you to go search Facebook. I'll get you to put
Search.
my yeah, I'll just get you to put my Diffy Social Steve in here. It's Stephen G. So Stephen space, yeah, that's the one. And then space again, Hubbard. There we go. That way we can
There.
kind of do messenger and different things. That's the one. Awesome. And then I'll get you to put in 2D building design in the search as well.
Okay. Yep. Should be. Oh, what? Go back. What did I just do?
Let's click on you. It's probably got you on your pages. If you go on you on the top right next to your four that little note and go see all profiles.
Yeah, they should be up here. Oh.
Okay. Let's the other thing is where's that little box on the left hand, the 9 dots, and go pages there as well.
It should be down.
There you go. Yeah, so scrolling up, just up the other way, up to the top. There's a pages one there. So
I think they're the ones that you
oh, they're the
like.
other ones. Okay. It's a bit
Oh,
strange. Hang on. just checking for my notifications. Give me 1 second. Dali. Yeah. Okay. Um, how about in the
It should be there.
that's
I'm pretty sure it's here, unless I go to um, pages.
two. That was go. Remember with the other one, I think you should be able to right click on if you go to Basecamp and you just
Mm-hmm.
and then right click on the that one there or copy it or, yeah, open link in new tab. It should actually just go straight there. This content
Oh,
isn't available right now. What the heck?
I haven't deleted it.
Change who
What?
can see it or it's been deleted.
Is that because I deactivated Facebook? It
When did you
shouldn't be.
deactivate it? Did you deactivate?
Uh, like November, December, I decided to, well, not deactivate it, but I,
You came? Did you come back again?
no, only today.
Okay. Yeah, that'd be why.
Oh, okay.
We I can't remember. Did it have much of a so yeah. And in fact, if it's over a month,
Mm.
um you really you start
The
again.
business.
You can't yeah, it's probably not. Let me just have a look at the order. I can't remember how many people, what sort of following there was and that sort of stuff. Do you
There
remember?
wasn't a big one.
No. I think let me just where is my so yeah, it'll be a matter of just recreating it in a way. Um, yeah, the only time that's not ideal is when you had thousands of people following. But
No, I
let's
wasn't.
have
I
a
wasn't
look.
there yet.
No, in actual fact, you know what? It was already
Yeah.
when I did the audit. It wasn't coming up. Yeah, so
Ah,
so
that'd be
now
why.
that you say that, I thought, yeah, I mean, you may have even explained that to me. So yeah, it's we're recreating it, so that's okay. So what
That's
we
okay. Yeah.
yeah, what we'll do for now is nothing. Let's go
Okay.
to we'll just have the Facebook page there, and we'll come back to it. Let's go to your Instagram. If we go there and then right click on that one, there we go.
Login.
At least we'll have everything set up on the laptop now as well, so that'll be advantageous.
True. Although that was easy. They didn't even ask for a password.
That was
So,
a good one, yeah, exactly. Which is the one you kind of want because Instagram and Facebook all play into the same now. So,
yeah.
um, okie doke, awesome. Now let's go. You won't have it, so just open a new tab and we'll do Twitter.
Oh, okay. New tab. Twitter. Oh my god, Twitter world.
Mm. And we'll do a yeah, see what's happening, and it'll be just a. We won't do it yet, but we just do a setup basically,
Mm-hmm.
sign up, which is there. And then we'll open a
Yeah.
new tab and you can just go to Google for me. So
Oh, sorry.
we
A
can
new
hold off
one.
on
Yep.
that for a second. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
Google,
let's do Google.
as in Google Drive.
Yeah, no, as in Google search, because you look. Yeah, there you go. And let's go to those 9 dots next to the D up the top there.
Ah, yes. Business.
Yeah, that's the one. And let's go that there. Perfect. Sweet. And then we're going to do one more, and you're going to do the same thing, but this time open up YouTube. So just go new tab. Yeah, YouTube. And cool. Let's then go. Before let's do your let's do Google before we do YouTube actually. So just click on Google.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then let's go to the let's go to the edit profile,
Yep.
which is there. Yeah, Yeah, okay. And this, so this is that description. Let me just have a look with if I got the website coming back. In actual fact, I've refreshed the page now, and on Google it's working as well. Just so you know,
Yes, he
that's
just sent
good.
me an email. Yeah,
Yeah. Um. So
that's the description in the web page.
yeah. Okay. So that's
Because
2D.
I think I did this and I just copied it
So it's my
over.
story. That's right. I
Yeah.
reckon what you could do, because you got more room here. So let's just put our pencil in there and just edit. We'll add a
Hmm.
little bit more. And so just put your, that's it.
It's not working.
The pencil's not working in there.
No,
Huh?
I can't edit any of it.
Go back. Actually, just the three dots up the top. What's the three dots up the top do? No. Okay, just close that for a second then.
I can't. Is it unresponsive? Or hang on, let
It
me
looks
just
like,
bring
yeah,
it up.
maybe it's just unresponsive. All right, let's try again.
There we go.
Yeah.
Woo!
So what I what I reckon is because what
Hmm.
actually strikes me when you first go in is got um, I am a Melbourne-based architecture. Can I get you to copy that from your website? I'm a Melbourne specialising in new home, townhomes, and duplex homes.
Yes.
But what I'll get you to do instead of saying I am, you'll say Dali Panich is a.
Okay. Yep. So we'll just go back to here. Yep.
Yep, that's it. And so above the 2D building design, and yeah,
Oh no, that's it.
oh, yeah,
750
so
or
okay, we'll get
750.
what we do is to I reckon there's probably going to be a way that we can just Dali Panich. Okay, we've got Dali. Building 2 is established by.
Hmm.
Okay. Well, actually, you know what?
Maybe just Dali and her team
No, what we
might
could,
be.
because you've got this that in there, what you could say is Melbourne-based architectural building designer,
Yep.
specialising in, because then you'd talk about Dali anyway. So depending on
Yep.
what we run out, then though, that's the only thing. But it's pretty close. So just to get rid of at the top where it's got Dali, instead of doing that part, just go just start with Melbourne. Go Melbourne-based architectural building designer specializing in new homes.
Okay. Might be worth. I wonder if this works. Oh, getting rid of space, but not a lot.
You know, let's
Oh.
what you could do is copy it all out. So in other words, copy it, and then we'll
Mm.
go to Basecamp. I'll show you there's a little part that we're going to, because this is 750. Other ones will give you more. Other ones will make so you got less. But we'll just scroll to the bottom, and we're going to use the bottom part. There's like a notes area or a comment area. I'll just get you to paste it there, and then let's just do a quick little reworking so that it'll fit, right?
Yeah.
So what you go is Melbourne-based architect. So we need to get that first sentence so that's pretty full. So what we could do is
I feel like is a Melbourne-based architecture building design specializing in. This should be one word.
you could actually do a little dash if you wanted to extend it. That's right. You could go and do a dash and do a lowercase. Yeah, specializing in new.
Homes,
Uh,
townhomes, unit developments, and renovations.
yeah, so it's got unit development, rent and renovations. Yeah, you've got duplex. Whether you need to leave that, so maybe
Not really. Should I use the American
no,
because it's Google or
I'd go with
Australian?
the specialising. Yeah, they just go Australian.
Yep.
Dali Panich is a Melbourne-based architect, building designer, specialising in new homes. Is it townhouses?
Yeah, townhomes. Yeah.
I tend to think
Yeah.
of them as townhouses rather than homes, so that gives you another term, a slightly different
Oh, yeah.
term. Um,
Townhouses.
and
Unit
probably what you
development.
could do is put duplexes in between new homes and townhouses, because that way people know what a duplex is as well, right? So
Duplex developments. I'll do
yeah,
that. Duplex development.
you kind of got well, what? Okay, if you're going to do that way, what you go new homes, townhouses, duplex, and unit developments.
Yep, duplex unit developments, renovations and extensions,
Yeah,
and town planning.
yeah. And so
That's
what
what I
with
do.
this too, just to save yourself a bit of space, maybe use the ampersand and, particularly at the top, the one that's above the 7. So Dali Panich is a Melbourne-based architectural building designer specializing in new homes, unit developments, uh, renovations and extensions, and extensions as well. I reckon I reckon renovations, you could probably have a comma after renovations rather than an and.
Yeah, renovations. Yeah,
Yeah,
extensions.
yeah. There we go.
I
And then
should also put interior design because I do. Oh, but that's is that renovations? Renovations, interior design, and yeah, I'll do that because I think we're well under 750 now anyway. Interior
design, yeah,
design,
yeah.
extensions, and town planning.
And that sort of top sentence may well be the sentence that we use in your short about too, right? So it'll be,
Mm.
or that's a version of, right? You'll have to work out
Yep.
what maybe gets slightly chopped out, depending on. So then the next thing, yep, let's use that if you're happy with that. Or the only thing is
Yep.
whether you wanted to, for consistency, whether we do other things as
Perfect.
ampersand as well. Um, so Dali, so then again, you could probably, just so it's all the way down, you're kind of using that ampersand and potentially. Right. And or maybe what the thing is, I think
Mm.
if we're going to maintain the other and, then the only ampersand and that you change is that one where it says and town planning, because that's your last one and they're not related. Extensions and town planning are two different types of things, right?
Yep.
So let's do that. And then at the bottom, you've now got room that you could say, contact Dali at the bottom of the and you probably could almost use the new wording, right? So Dali could. So why don't we go at the top? Why don't you say Dali Panich Design Studio?
Mm-hmm. Building practice, maybe.
Is yeah,
Design practice. That's probably we'll have to do it now.
yeah,
Yeah, we still got 100 to go, so that's
yeah.
fine.
Contact Dali. So
Put
let's
all your
use the same sort of language. I'm going to just have a look at, or actually, in fact, what did you say? Get in touch, or send Dali a message today. That's the language you're kind of using on your on the website. So message Dali today. Um, and what we could then say is via uh, and you could do the mobile number 04 711, yeah, 518, and then you could do a comma, email, or you just don't even have to write email. You would just say info at 2D ips.
might just do that. Just today info.
Okay, yeah, sure. And what you could say, or via the website.
Yeah.
And you don't need to write the website detail because sometimes it won't let you have it in there. So you could say info at
Yeah,
uh,
building design. Oops.
buildingdesign.com.au.
You via the website.
Yeah.
And I think that's cutting it close now.
Okay. So now let's copy all of that and paste that back into Basecamp, and then we've kind of got some good stuff to work with for other things as well.
I'll just save that for now.
Yep. Cool.
Okay.
It'll probably, yeah, it'll wait before it'll review it, but that's all good. Yep, perfect. Awesome. Okay, so and everything else is probably okay there.
Yeah,
Let's just close that box, as in you can go back probably with that little pencil, that little arrow. Yeah, and then I'll get you with the three dots up the top. Yeah, I'll get you to go to business profile settings,
this one.
the top one.
Oh, sorry, Bruce. Yeah,
Yeah,
Bruce.
and then in here, I'll get you to go managers.
Yep.
And
Add.
okay, she's removed herself, the other lady. There you go. So, in fact, you need to put yourself as owner. Oh no, this. I'm sorry, you were as owner, weren't you? Just
Yeah,
make
yeah,
sure.
yeah.
Yeah, you're
I'm
primary owner. Cool. Yeah. So add.
Yep.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll go Steve at up in the email addresses. Yep. Steve at Diffy Dify
Com.
social.com.au.
Yep.
Yeah.
Invite. Oh, here you
Should be a little
are.
picture. Yeah. There we go.
Yep.
An invite. And I'm going to just so you can close that box while I'm going to go search that. But if you wanted to do the same as me, really see at the moment you don't come up with the so there's a couple of things we're
Picture.
going to do, right? So let's go. Actually, let me. Otherwise, I'll forget. I'll just accept that invite. 1 second, because then there's things I can update anyway. But 1 second,
Okay.
just accept. Here we go. Cool. I've accepted that. Just
Thank
looking,
you.
just looking at that. Can I get you to go where it says add photo in the
Mm-hmm.
in there? I can see that you're so if you go cover photo first, let's just see what 'cause I think you actually
I don't think there is one.
the cover no, I think the cover photo that is actually coming up. So let's just check maybe if we could use that well you can select really select what you'd like to have, but the moment maybe choose one of the ones from the scrolling banner images.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing right now. I
Perfect.
think I'm just going to take all the other scrolling banner images and just leave this one because it's
Okay.
probably my favorite design so far.
Yeah, and I think you're explaining there's sort of stories behind them all as well. So yeah, use the one
Yes.
that you kind of feel like it's got the best
Yeah.
story behind it. You kind of, as you said, if it's your favorite, there's probably a good reason for it.
Yes. Oh my goodness. It is a big file size though, so I'm hoping it lets me
Yeah,
have it.
that's yeah, because we can always what's this say? Yep, see, just click
Yep,
on
yep,
see
yep.
cover just to make sure it's the one you're thinking. It'll probably just take it. Although sometimes what it does is doesn't load. It won't show you until it's actually been accepted. So
Yep.
here we go,
There it goes.
pending. Yeah, no worries. All right, so let's then go back. What I
Hmm.
think, so you can here go back
So
there.
that's gonna replace that one, isn't it?
That's what'll happen. But
Yes.
Google, to be honest, there is an element of whatever's been there the longest often stays, right? So it's kind of even though we've put our new cover, so it's saying pending. So
Yes.
we've requested that be the one. And what you
Well,
can
that's all
do,
right.
often
Yeah,
you
this
can
one's pretty good as well.
push it. You can push it with them because you can sort of say, "Look, we've requested it, but why are you still?" And their argument is, "Well, it's the one that's been around the longest, right?" So that because
Right.
it's often resonates. Then the other thing we'll do is go add a photo again. I just want with your if your logo, just my
Mm-hmm.
view of
Oh,
it doesn't look like it quite fits. So just go.
no, it doesn't. I don't know why. I
So
guess because that's the
if
little
you've got a square version of that, I've put one in the Dropbox if you wanted to download just a square one which will fit.
that one presentation.
Let me just check.
Or oh no,
No,
here it is.
it's the square logo there, that one there,
Okay,
and then
we'll
you could
try that one.
just download that to your Is it the
Oh,
left-hand
yes.
side? Yeah, and then put it in your
PDF.
downloads. Oh yeah.
Oh, no, JPEG. Don't want to.
Yeah.
What am I doing? Save to your main Dropbox folder. Oh. Okay, dismiss for now.
What you could do is just download it and it'll put it in your downloads on the left-hand side. See how it's got download? Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you can just drag it to where you want to have it on your system.
File. Okay. What did it? Should be my downloads folder.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So we were at yep, that one there. Even if you oh there you go. You normally have to just drag the corners out just to make sure it fits. So just and then under where it's got before you just hit set, just go add the caption. Just go let's go 2D building design,
Yep.
and then let's go dash Dali Panich Design Studio, and you could just
Yep.
write logo. Well, actually, don't worry about writing logo. Yeah, but yeah, just go set profile. It just is another little thing that can help, so people know that it's associated. And that's the other thing. And go set logo. Yeah. And so that's what we were going to do, isn't it? So just the profile. So that will ultimately that should fit once we come back. So if we just go back there,
Yep.
sorry, go step back, but let's go edit profile now again on the
Yep.
left hand side, and with business name, is that got a pencil, or can you click on that scrolling up?
Oops. Yes, I can.
Yeah, yeah, that one there. So let's go, instead of having proprietary limited, let's do what we just did before. Let's do dash
Yep.
Dali Panich Design Studio.
Ah.
And we may as well copy that because I think we're going to use that on just about everything where we can use that many things, right? So
Okay.
again, it's going to be pending to start with.
Yep.
It shouldn't take long to get approved. So we just paste that into Basecamp, that name. I know it's not hard for you to write it each time, but might as well. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. And then let's go back to Google. And was there anything else I wanted to do in here at the moment? Given someone's been working on this, other than those tweaks, we're yeah, I think edit profile about road reviews. So what I'll get you to do, just so you have it, is see how it's got that. And I know you probably are aware of this already, but see how it's got ask for reviews. Just click on that ask for reviews one for me.
Yeah. Well, that one's been causing problems because no one's been able to review it.
Yeah, so just click on that copy, or
Yeah.
yeah, and then paste that into yeah,
Notes.
yeah, into underneath for me. You just call it review form. So that's the well, actually you can see that that's there. I'm going to do a write up for you anyway, so
Okay.
so you'll know which one it is. So that way you'll be clear, and that's the one you'll send out to people. And
Always. Yeah.
yeah, that's always the one. And then the other one that we talked about before is what map do you use? So if you go back to uh, it was this one. This is how you review. Yep, we just close that one. And then see where it's got your little triangle and it says Melbourne in the map itself. Just click in the map.
Mm-hmm.
Just click in that red zone.
In the red zone. Yeah.
Yep, click there. And I'll get you to go where it says share on the left-hand side. It's got next to send to phone, it's got share.
Yep.
Yeah. And just copy that. And that's the link I want you to put on the website. And I'll write this up for you, but that's the one where basically if people have that link, they can still review you, but they can also
Yep.
find you and know where you are and that sort of thing. So that's everything from the Google business has really started to go around the map. Everything is map related nowadays. So just so you're aware.
Right. So I've got to put this on the
So
website.
I would
Well,
use that.
I'll
I
get
would use the
Adrian to do it.
yeah. I would exactly. I would use the Google icon and put that
Mhm.
link behind it. But as I said, I'll write that up for you. And
I get it.
there's a
Yeah.
number of things that will get him to do along those lines. With all our
Oh,
different ones.
sweet.
Yeah. So
Yes.
let's go back to Google, and then you probably might just need to go do a couple of backspaces to get back to Google Business. Or what you could do is just go click on your 9 dots again. Oh, there you go.
Oh, yes.
That's easy.
Yep.
Um, so yeah, that's the two links. The other thing is your actual business profile. If you click on the 3 dots next to profile strength,
Profile
it's up the
string.
top, just slightly higher. Yeah, where it
Oh,
says
yeah.
profile strength there. Yeah, it will have a yeah. Click on that one. Business
This one?
profile settings again. No, the biz. I think
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
that's okay. You go back
Um,
again. Yeah, business profile settings is. We're just going to get it as a little number that used to be that is your business number. So it's got advanced settings. Just click on advanced settings and see, just copy the ID. So that's actually your business profile ID, just so you know. Um, that's kind of what things used to look like. But yeah,
okay.
that's all. Cool. All right. And we'll go back to Google. We can close that one then now. And we can then move
Hmm.
to YouTube.
Sweet.
Actually, you know what? The other thing that I'm not quite sure on though, where it's got D, because you're in as before we go, I'll get you to go back to Google again. One more, sorry.
It's okay.
We can do it in either, I have a feeling, but click on your D. Let's go
Uh-huh.
with a little photo. Do you want to use the same photo or that you're using on LinkedIn or other things in there?
Um, yes, I could always add that myself, because it's on my phone and I added it from my phone, so it's not on the
Okay.
laptop. So I'll send it through to myself
Yeah, no
later.
worries. All right, cool. It's just we'd
But I
get
can
away
do
from
that,
having
yes.
that D side of things. Yeah.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah.
go. But at least at the moment, we'll know when we're in as 2D and when we're in as 2D. I've just realised actually that would be a double D. There you go, a double Dali. Um,
Yes.
YouTube, we'll go to then next. That's fine.
Okay, yep.
So, like you said, it's pretty easy to update that little. But you're not using Gmail anyway. But if and where you are using Gmail, then you kind of get that same thing as what you saw when you're inviting me in. You start to get people's profile pictures as well. Right. So the next thing we're going to do here to create your business YouTube is click on your D up the top right and go to settings underneath keyboard. And we're going to go add or manage your channels. I just want to see if you've got anything at the moment.
Nada.
You probably don't. You
Shouldn't.
should have a personal one. It'll show you personal one, I believe, but it'll then
I didn't
hopefully have
realize
that
I
grab.
had one under 2D, under Dali at 2D building design.
Oh, it's not sure what to do there. Maybe just try refreshing it. If that's my plan for if all else fails. Yeah,
I think it's still unsure.
and if it's unsure, then what we'll do is we'll just go create because it's realistically it may well be because you don't have any channels.
Well,
So
it'll be that,
yeah,
yeah.
let's
I
go
shouldn't
create a
have one.
channel.
Yes.
Yep.
How do I do that?
And we'll sign in to see what's this one. Oh, maybe that's why. So sign into. Okay, next verify. Okay, this is all a bit unusual. Send to your Galaxy. Yeah.
Uh,
That's why it probably didn't load before. It wanted to. It's hypersensitive, Google, like you said, around.
Security.
Yeah.
6 April. All right. My goodness.
I do
Thank
love
you.
it when
Thank God I've got you because yeah.
I do love it when the technology does work though, so that's always good. So now I reckon
Yes.
you'll be able to hit that D top right.
Yes.
Yeah, your top right D where it's yeah, and um, actually, sorry, no, go settings at the bottom here. And then I wanted to see you try that add or manage your channel. So now it should at least acknowledge that you've got your channel, right?
Yeah.
There you go. And that's all I wanted to see. So you don't have a channel for your personal one. That's okay. You don't need one. So let's go create
No.
a channel there, the plus. And
So
then
2D
you're going to
or
use, yeah, that full and then dash Dali Panish design. So you can write it all in full or you can copy and paste it from what you've done before, but you may as well just write it. It's just as quick probably by the time you go and find.
Design Studio.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting that.
And so,
Yes,
which is
I
good.
am.
Plenty of space for us there. Cool.
Oh, sweet. So then I can. So I'm guessing this is the link that I copy, and then I give it to Adrian again to add.
Yep. Well,
Yep.
we're gonna type. So we're gonna go now into. So that's interesting because it just created. So let's go click on your D again. So at the moment, you may as well before you do that. Sorry, just click away. You may as well
Uh huh.
subscribe to your own channel. But it's interesting. It sort of created the channel, but then it's flicked back to you. So just go subscribe so you'll know what's what. Now we're going to
Can
go
I add
back
a
to
photo?
yeah. Now you're going to go back to the D up the top,
Yep.
and you're going to go settings again. Yeah, and we're going to go add or manage your channels again.
Mm-hmm.
And then this time we're going to click on the 2D building design. That's it. And then it should create a you should then know you're in as the purple one, right? So there you go on the top right.
Ah, yes.
So now we're going to click on that and we're going to go
Yep.
your channel. Oh, well, just click, yeah, go your channel. And then we're going to go customize channel.
I might have a YouTube channel.
You will. It's going to be
I guess I
it's
have to
actually
start doing
it's the
videos
best
now.
it's the best landing page of the chat of the socials, albeit that we don't post there, but per se,
Yep.
unless there is videos. But let's go branding. In the middle under channel customization, it's got branding,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'll get you to upload that square picture again, the little logo one, which probably in downloads, yeah.
Not that
Or did we
one. This
move it?
downloads. No, it's just for some reason it's got two separate. Oh,
Not
that's
yet.
perfect.
Good. And then we'll go upload banner image,
Woo!
and that big image you've got will probably be perfect for here. The only thing is whether it's more than 6 meg, and if it is, I might resize it for you.
Oh,
Do you know how to
yeah.
resize? Can you resize on this machine, this
I
laptop?
have no clue. You probably can, but I have no clue.
What I'll get you to do,
Mm.
given we are now connected on Facebook, go to Facebook for me,
Mm-hmm.
on the left hand side there.
Oh, just back here. Where am I again? Yep.
Yeah, I was only thinking, yeah, that's right. Because then what we can do, I've accepted, if you go Stephen G, and then you can send it to me in Messenger, that photo, and I can resize it. I'll just make it slightly
Ah, yes.
smaller. And,
Message.
yeah, and so yeah, pick up that.
Actually, I should just check that. Where is it? What is the final? Uh,
You know, it's one of the sliding banners one, isn't it?
yes. Yep. I'm
We,
gonna make that the main one.
you're going to make that one. Okay.
It's
Anyway, you're sending it to me now, so I'll just resize. Because what
yeah.
would happen if I save it off the website? It's probably the large size anyway, so I'll need to resize it in any case. So yeah, give me a second.
I don't know if it's uploaded yet or it's
Oh
not.
yeah. Yeah. Well, again, I guess it's probably. quite big even for
YouTube.
yeah.
Yeah,
I'll let you know as soon as I get it.
settings, properties. How do I find out?
So what you can do at the bottom too is we may as well put a watermark on this on the one, so you can upload the same logo that you did up above. So it's got video watermark down lower.
Oh yeah. So just upload the
Yeah, just
logo.
a little logo again. Yep.
Done.
Yeah. And you may as well make it entire video so that here we go. Your pictures just come through as well.
Mm.
Okay. That's good. Okay. Downloads. Actually, what I should be able to do is I'll resize it and save it into the Dropbox, then you can put it into your downloads again. Okay.
Okay.
It's got a that NYM. Is that the architect that you're involved? Oh, sorry, the developer. What's that NYM watermark on
Nim.
that?
That's the 3D renderer I use on the high end images.
Okay,
So for
so
this image, it's about $1,000, like for the render.
okay, so
Yeah.
we so it's okay to maintain it in there, is what you're saying. You want to maintain it in there because
Yeah.
it costs you to have it in there, right? Okay. Um, all right. So I'm gonna firstly put, let's call it,
But I might get him, like moving forward, I might get him to start using my watermarks as well. So just the both of us.
yeah, yeah. Um,
And same with KT as well, who does my other renders, which are on the lower end of
okay.
price point.
It's expensive, all this stuff, isn't it? It's,
Yeah, but it takes a lot of time because once you start a render, you can't use that computer at all, and it
right.
takes about 24 to 48 hours for the image to finish.
Wow.
So really, like once that's done, yeah, it's very hard to maintain work unless you've got like multiple computers and so forth. So yeah, it does take time, and he's from Vietnam, so
Oh,
and
really?
it yeah, and it ends up being about $1,000, but here it tends to be a little bit more, just depending on the quality.
Wow.
So
Um,
yeah, like KT, for example, I pay him 75 USD. But when I first started with my boss, we were doing some custom designs, and we found a guy in Australia who was charging 350 per image. And his quality was a lot less than KT, who ends up being about $100 Australian, like
right.
once I'm done. So
Wow.
so yeah, I just get them done in Vietnam through Fiverr. That's how I found these
Oh,
boys. Well,
yeah.
actually,
I wonder where they
Nim I
are in
found through
Vietnam.
Instagram.
Right.
Sorry.
I wonder where they are in Vietnam. My wife's Vietnamese, so we go
Oh,
to
there you
Vietnam.
go.
We go to Hanoi every now and well, is where her family are. So yeah. Um, now I'm gonna yeah. So it's well, that makes sense, as you said. If you can save that sort of money, it makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? So I'm just going to
Mm.
duplicate this picture, and we're going to call it reduced size copy or reduced.
And they're lovely, but clients don't want to pay $350 for one image. So,
Yeah, yeah, of course.
like, yeah. So you might as well just use someone who's really good and they're overseas.
Yeah, exactly. Particularly in the world we live in, makes sense.
Mm.
Now, the thing about this one, we're going to need to make it big enough
To fit the banner.
because it's interesting because yeah, so YouTube is the toughest one, to be fair. It is going to be tricky to get, but what we'll be able to do is get a sense, effectively a portion, but that it's a house.
Well,
All the
I
others will
can
be
try
fine.
draft three.
Wh-
I could try draft three image. That was before it's finalized. So I don't think that would have the same.
I've put it in. It's just always YouTube is the tricky one because they actually give you. It's not really the end of the world. Most people don't even put a cover on, but it's yeah. So if you download if you want to go and have
Oh
a
no,
look in.
here we go.
Yeah, so there you go. So what you can do is you can actually bring the corners in, and if you wanted to have, say, more of the garage, well, I mean, yeah, you probably could get the door entry if you wanted to have it that way. But otherwise, at least this image is relatively flexible, right? Because you're talking about quite a big thing, so that works. Yeah,
Is that all I'll get on it?
that's what you'll get on a phone, for instance. Yeah, so.
Ah, okay.
So as I said, what you can do is you could bring it down so you get the entry. I actually think it looks pretty reasonable, but and most of the time people aren't going to or you could just go with the full view so you actually maximize what people are seeing. So
Oh, viewable on TV.
yeah, most people aren't
Really?
going to view it on that, but yeah, on TV that's what you're kind of going to get the whole lot, right? So
Right, yeah. View on TV, that's fine. View on desktop.
yeah,
What color? Okay. That's all right, I guess.
yeah, and
Viewable on all devices.
yeah,
It's a shame I can't get the whole.
yeah. I think, as I said, you'll find that it's actually probably better than what it shows, but it really just gives you that background, which will push out the other links and stuff that we're going to put on as well. So,
All right, so we'll do
so,
that.
so
Oh,
that
yeah.
image, and then what I'll get you to do is just go publish now that those three have been loaded.
Publish, yes.
Yeah,
Sweet.
and once that's loaded, it should put your logo in the top left as well. So now that we've added it, there
Oh,
we go.
yeah.
And then we'll go basic info next to branding for me.
Basic
Up the
info.
top, underneath channel customization, in the middle. Sorry, in the middle, and it's got basic info next to branding. Yeah, that's the one.
Yes, yes.
Perfect.
Yep.
And then we're going to go. So this one here, see how it's got your handle. Let's call it 2D building design. You probably can. Maybe just go Dali Panich. But so keep your 2D building design. Sorry, no, I'd keep 2D building design for now. So
Mhm.
and then I'd do a little dash Dali Panich in full, and you don't need all that other gobbledygook, right? So yeah, so Dali Panich,
Yep.
and then you can just copy that and paste that into Basecamp because that's actually now your unique handle for YouTube. Yeah.
For
Um,
yeah. Okay.
then, but your actual link is slightly different. So yeah, back to here and see how it's got channel URL. You can just copy that.
And so this again, this will go on the website.
Yeah, that's what you'd put on the website. So that it'll be a new tab and it'll open away and it'll go to your site.
Oh,
Then let's
sweet.
go back to YouTube. In fact, before we go
Mhm.
back to YouTube, let's copy
The description.
copy that description. Yeah, from even with the get in touch, I reckon,
Oops.
because here you've
Yeah.
got 1,000, right? So you've actually a bit more. Yeah, and even if you wanted to, it'll be interesting on YouTube. YouTube should yet let that. So what you could
Oh, so
say.
that,
So in actual fact, because the email will be below it anyway, so you could actually say get in touch with Dali today by email or via the website because they'll both be showing below anyway, right?
oh
By
yeah,
email.
or by the website.
Yeah. And I reckon what we do, just because we can, is just have a think about now. Let's use the the 3 or 4 main hashtags we want to use underneath. So go get in touch. Underneath you get in touch. Let's
Mm-hmm.
go enter, and then go hashtag 2D building design because that's kind of what you've been known as. It's not going to be something that's and then I would go hashtag Dali Panich. And again, they're just two things that you're kind of owning. Um,
Yes.
uh, well, and even with Dali Panich, you might want to go instead of having Dali Panich by itself. You might. I actually know here we would go Design Studio.
Mm-hmm.
And the other thing, I think you were saying you're a designer. Is that right? So is it what's the term that you're using? Because you were saying rather than architect, right?
It's an architectural building designer.
So
So maybe
so let's
we
go
just put
architecture. Maybe architecture,
Yep.
architectural design, maybe or architect. I think architecture is probably going to be the bigger thing, right? So let's architecture, actually
Arctic.
architectural designer. We may as well own that. So yeah, architectural design. Actually, yeah, no, it's better. So let's copy all of those hashtags and let's just put them into Basecamp so we don't have to think what it was before. Uh,
Yeah.
sorry, we'll be able to use them again. Yeah. And then let's go back to YouTube, and then we can add a link that straight away is our that Google Map link. And so click on that add link, and you'll just go. In fact, first one, go website. Just
So,
type in
and
website, yeah, with a
oh,
capital.
yeah, in capital.
Yeah, with a capital. Yeah. Oh, sorry, just title case. So yeah, capital W and then website. Yeah, and then just copy and paste your web address.
Yep.
And then add a link, and you'll go Google, the capital G, and then you copy that map address in Basecamp.
Yep. Sorry,
In
map
Basecamp, we've
address.
got it, so that saves you. Yeah, there you go, which is
Yep.
the Google Maps one. Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
And the other one, actually, just go to your LinkedIn. We just whether we're going to update that. We might not need to, but so with your sorry, not LinkedIn. I meant Instagram. My bad.
Mhm.
Sorry, Instagram. I reckon we're going to update your just the naming of that. So I won't put that in for now. I think 2D building design. I think what we'll do is we'll add Dali Panic at least as a minimum, right? So
Yeah.
um, let's go back to YouTube bottom, and let's put in your email info at further down.
So this one, email. Oh
Sorry,
no,
no,
sorry.
further down again. Yeah,
Yep. Email
yeah,
info at.
yeah. And that's probably it. So you can publish that. We'll just leave it open because we'll go and come back and add the other links later.
Okay.
And that's loading. But if you wanted to have a look, if you click on the YouTube above, the tab above where you're in at the moment,
The view channel.
so so on the left-hand side, you've got two YouTubes open. So go to the one above the one you've got open at the moment.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
Yep.
and then refresh this page. Should be able to see your handiwork,
Yes.
and then go to about, and you'll see that information. You can see that it actually did add a little bit more than we had. So click on about. Um, and it should have those few links already in the banner as well. And as I said, we'll add a few more. But there we go. Awesome, looking good. Um,
Sweet.
I reckon we've deserved 3 minutes. I'm just going to make a quick coffee. Sound all right?
That's fine. Yes.
Let's make a quick coffee or water, and then we're going to create the Twitter. Will be next, I reckon.
Awesome. I'm just gonna go toilet break.
Doing good.
So
Cheers.
thank you. Mm.
Okay, we're going great. I reckon. Oh, did you
There we
want
go.
to bump?
Can you hear?
Yeah, I can. Did you want
Fantastic.
the thing that I realized I didn't do? If you just go, yeah, where we are actually here in YouTube, just need to
Mhm.
invite me as a manager onto this as well. So we're the top right. If you go to your settings again, oh sorry,
Yep.
go to YouTube. That this one, yeah, top right there. Go settings at the
Uh,
at the bottom next to that's it,
yeah.
and then it's got
Add or manage.
add or remove managers. It's
Oh,
got channel
yeah.
managers there. That's the one. Yeah. And like before, it may ask you to do that same thing that you did before on your phone. Sometimes it does that from a security,
I guess I've got to go
but
to there.
because you've already done it, maybe it remembers. There you go. No,
Here we go. Yes, it's me.
yeah, there you go. So,
You think it would have known me by now?
well, that's the thing, but it is interesting. Like
That's
you
right.
said, it's good when the tech talks, and as you said, you're clearly a Samsung rather than you're like that. What's with the ad? There's an ad at the moment where people, they it's like, no, I always use Apple, and then all of a sudden they slap. She has she sees a Samsung product and goes, oh, that's the one I think I
Yeah.
like that one. Um, let's go manage permissions. Now it should be good to go. The blue button there, yeah,
Yep.
and then top right, yep, and then Steve at Diffy, Dify social.com.au. And again, I should come up. There we go. And just a manager role on the left
Uh,
underneath. Yeah, there's a little
oh,
a drop
thanks.
down.
Yep.
That's the one. Yep. And
And
just
now
invite.
invite.
Perfect. And
Sweet.
I'll do that now. Otherwise, I tend to forget, and
Forget.
trying to find them becomes difficult. Right.
Oh, security alert. Really?
I know.
Oh,
They
goodness.
all send them now too. I get it constantly flipping in and out on actually what's that one? Oh, no, that's the one telling me I'm already a manager. What's the other one? I need to see the next one coming through. That's funny. We're probably going to get bouncing out of offices from you and me.
Yes.
I've done the same thing. So
I have to, otherwise my builders will follow up with calls and
yeah,
text
yeah,
messages if I don't
that's
respond.
right.
It's ridiculous.
Need to make sure. All right, cool. I
I,
have
I've
got that and I've
literally had to
accepted.
tell a few of them off. Like,
Okay, cool. Now, so I've accepted that. So again, you can just go. I'll probably click on your little arrow that takes back to. I don't know if the arrow will take you back to the YouTube channel or whether it. So maybe go to your 9 dots up the top right and just click on YouTube. Uh,
oh,
so
yeah,
there you
might
go.
be
So
just,
top right there. I'd see where the little 9 dots are next to your name. Yeah, that's the one. And then just click on
oh,
YouTube. That should go to your initially it'll go to your feed. If you click on the icon and go your channel, then you can see your channel. That's all cool. So
yeah.
cool. All right. Now, next thing we will do is go to Twitter. So sign up for Twitter.
Hey, Ali Panic.
And I reckon, well, I think no, we're going to call it so it's going to be a business. So I reckon, oh, here we can do the same thing. I would go the full name you would go with is 2D building design. You can put your dash Dali Design Studio. Just get your design after building. Just check that spelling. That's all. Awesome. Maybe use your email first. See how it's got
Yep.
use email, so that way you get it on your design. Yep. Oh yeah, sorry. You might have to click. So yeah, that's it.
Yep. Oh, Jesus. There's my track where you see Twitter content across the web. Next.
It's probably
Sign up.
okay. Yep. Twitter is the most sensitive around security at the moment. So yeah, so we need to make sure you're a real person. Oh, it has quite good little quizzes. What is this one? Use the arrows. Connect the same two items. So on the right, just click on the arrows on the right. These are tricky, right? So connect the same. Oh, actually, was it that one? Go back.
Oh, hang on.
Go back.
Ooh,
Oh,
that's
yeah,
got to count.
yeah, it's that one. It's those two, isn't it?
It's this one here.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah.
I show.
One. So you got three to do. Here we go. What's this one?
Mm,
This is Elon Musk. I swear.
I hate him. No,
I swear. What is right? I know. That
mm,
looks like it. I think it was
it
that
is,
one where.
but yeah, I guess so. It's just a longer way of doing
Yeah.
it, isn't it? Oh, you've proven you're human. Thank God.
Right. So it'll send you an email with a code to your email. So hopefully that'll come through.
Yeah. Okay.
Nothing yet.
Mm-hmm.
Want to try a refresh, maybe? So,
I have,
oh,
yeah.
you did that. You're doing that. Yeah.
It just takes a bit of time.
It's funny with the. I forget which one's quick and which one's not so quick, to be honest. Maybe try the didn't receive code, and we'll go second time around.
Mm. Don't be sweet. Woohoo. It's coming through. Here we go. But I can
Hey,
guarantee,
there
but
you
I can
go.
guarantee this is like the first one. So now the second one might
I
come
think
through.
it'll be
Five
okay. Yeah. So 518685.
one.
Okay, and then I've given you a password. If you go to Basecamp, I've just got to because this is a shared password. This one because with
Okay, yep.
so if you go scroll up the top, and I think I put it next to Instagram, but just maybe copy it so it's all the way up. Yep, sorry, in the setup session, a little bit higher. There it is. So that DPD ad, if you copy that DPD at 2303, it's under next to Instagram or underneath Instagram.
This is, yep.
That little one there. Copy that and paste it down below so next time you don't have to go searching for it. Scroll down, put it in our comments. Oh, yeah, or go in there as well and then go back. Yep. All right.
Right. So this is.
Yeah, while you've got it, just put in Twitter password maybe. Yeah, well, I'll know that anyway, so you don't have to write Twitter password. It's okay. I know. And I'll do a write up so that you know all of these things as well, by the way. So,
Yep. Okay.
so back to Twitter. Let's put our little square icon in there. Next, yeah. And let's call it. We got 15. I reckon we go with Dali Panic design or something along those, because that would probably fit, right? So Dali Panic design. What do you reckon?
Yep, Dali Panic design. Yep.
Yeah. Um,
Skip for now. What do you want to see on Twitter?
so for you, it's probably arts culture. We could go family relationships when it's home, and maybe business and finance, just for 3. Um, it's going to ask you to do at least one thing. What will, um, yeah, so business and finance, you just go small business maybe up the top. And with arts and culture, you might go
Oh, interior.
interior design. Yeah, there you go. Good.
But
Even art, maybe, I don't know. But then at the family relationships, oh, it's okay.
oops, oops, doesn't matter. There
No,
we
it's
go.
all good. All right. So then,
Comparison.
because it is a bit tangy, what I'll get you to do is go underneath profile, go to more,
Mm-hmm.
and go settings and support. Yeah, settings and privacy. Yeah. And we're going to add your mobile in there as well so you don't get logged out. So go account information on the right hand side. Yeah. And your password looks like it's remembered. So, yeah, that should be okay.
Oh, that might not be right. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And then your phone there up the top. And it did actually add that Dali Panic design. So that's good. Actually, that, yeah. So just copy and paste if you like. I don't know if it's still the last thing, but back to Twitter, yeah.
404-711-518. But people who have your phone number fine. No.
Probably not. No. Just go okay.
Unless it needs to be 04.
This will probably be quicker. No, this will come through. This will be fine because it had the 4.
Oh, yeah. 128. 242.
Cool. Then we can click on profile on the left hand side under Twitter Blue. It's got, that's the one. And we just go edit profile. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Perfect.
Good.
Bio again.
Bio, we're going to, yeah, here's 160. So it's just that first sentence primarily you're going to have. So,
Yep, that's perfect.
but even there, we might have to be a bit more picky and choosy, I have a feeling.
Yes.
So what you could do straight away, you can get rid of because we've already got 2D building design, Dali Panic design studio, you can straight away go Melbourne-based architectural building. So you can start with Melbourne, I reckon, because the rest we've already said. So Melbourne-based architectural design, and then see how much else we can fit in. Probably if you want to copy and paste that last bit of the sentence. Renovations, interior design, yeah. It's going to be close. I don't know how close, but we'll see.
Nope. Interior design. That's all right. And renovations and interior design. Might just leave it with that.
Yeah, Melbourne-based architectural building design practice, specialising in new homes.
We are maybe.
You know what I? Yeah,
Nope.
no, that's good. We are a Melbourne. Yep. Or You probably could say Dali is. Uh,
No,
yeah.
that's all right.
Oh, but because then the other thing is, there's certainly space there for a little, for a couple of emojis. So we want to do that, right? Well, so um, maybe uh,
You can put in emojis. How do you put in
so
emojis?
go, well, actually, in fact, I think it's so if we go open a new tab and just go emojis, I think I've got a link in Basecamp, but it's probably just as easy to just write emoticons or emojis, and it'll take you to this one here, Emojipedia. So click there, and what we'll do there is just write home, and then you can do a picture of a
Oh, yeah.
house and a townhouses. I reckon this kind of makes so
So just copy.
yeah, copy where it says copy and paste this emoji.
Oh, yep.
Yeah,
Oh, that's interesting. I did not know that was.
yeah, and then we can put that in there, and then go back to emoji. We'll do houses maybe this time searching in this.
Oh, yep. That's fine.
Is that a different one? Yeah, that's it.
There we go. That's it.
There we go. Um, and then
Melbourne,
location, yeah, Melbourne.
Australia. Let's not get confused. I didn't realize how many Melbournes there were.
True. And you even what you could do is Melbourne,
Ooh.
comma capital VIC, Melbourne Vic, Australia.
Yes, that's yep.
Yep. And
Switch
then
to
and then
professional.
save this, and then we'll switch to professional. So just save it first. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay,
Then
cool.
add
And
a
then
profile
go edit profile. Yep.
and switch to professional.
Yeah.
So
And this
connect
will
with your audience.
yep.
Yep.
And this will just be yeah, it's picking which one's the most likely. I'm not sure.
Ooh, they've got architectural
Perfect.
designer
Yeah, well that
specifically.
fits the bill. That's perfect.
Business
And
creator.
you're a
Yep.
business. Yep. Next.
Oh,
Perfect.
fantastic.
All right. Now, so back to your what you can do, just so you know, is that's where you'd find some data. So the thing of it, so if you can
Yes.
copy that link if you like, so up the top, um,
Yep.
just so you know where to find that, how your tweets and stuff are going, and then put that into Basecamp. But then the main one, actually, in fact, yeah. So go. I'll, I'll show you how to. We'll do it as copy. Just go paste as plain text. But yeah, so don't worry about it for this one because I'll be able to work that out. So if you, oh yeah, copy if you like.
Yeah. And then
Then back
paste
to,
as.
then when you right click, yeah, paste as. Yep.
Oh, plain. Ah, that's how. Okay. I'll get rid of that then.
Yeah, that's right. Yep. And that the reason just so for yourself, that's just for analytics and things. That's all.
Yeah.
Then back here, we'll click on profile again, and then you can copy that URL up the top. That's actually your Twitter URL, which you'll put on the website. Well,
Sweet.
Adrian will, I think. That's it.
Yep. Adrian.
It's your, same thing again if you just want to do it as paste as plain text. Yeah.
Fantastic.
And then if you go to YouTube now, we can add it into YouTube as well, which is the bottom YouTube, I reckon, the customization one.
So
Yep.
add link.
Yeah. So add a link.
Twitter.
It'll probably get pushed off once we add the other ones, but at least it's in there.
And
So there
then
you go.
publish.
Yep. Then we publish. Yep. And then I think with Twitter, we are done. But you click back there. We just admire our work for one last second. But
Yes.
I reckon, yeah, so essentially Twitter has a shared
Yes.
password, as does Instagram, albeit that we never go into it because it links to your Facebook. And so that's now controlled out of Meta. But it's just we use the same password for Twitter and Instagram so that we know how to sign in and out. Um,
Also, so you'll sign in and
so,
tweet and
yeah, well, I'm at the only time I actually sign into any of them is actually to put them on the scheduler in the first instance, right? Just
okay.
so that I'm able to post to them all. Um,
Oh, so sweet. Yes.
yeah, cool. So let's go to Instagram and Instagram's clearly been the key one that you've been using. So let's go to profile, underneath create there. Yep. And let's go
Edit.
edit profile. Yep. And then we'll get you to change that profile photo up the top first, and we'll put your square logo again.
Can I use the Dali Panic logo? No, not yet.
Well, you
Later.
can. I think for now, I reckon let's do the soft naming, and then when you actually
Then.
got your branding on
Okay.
other things, I reckon it's
Yes.
better
All right. Sounds good.
because you can kind of make it an occasion when you, yeah, and then we sort of, and we actually change all of it, So,
Yep.
so let's call the name though. You can go the 2D and do your dash up the top there where it says name. Yeah,
Yep.
and call it. So you leave that in, but then go dash Dali Panic Design Studio, like we've gone with other things. Yeah.
Yep.
Actually, yeah. So let's go submit. I see that it didn't change the profile photo, so let's submit that first. Let's do one thing at a time. So just profile save. I wonder what it didn't like about the profile photo. Let's try again with the profile photo. Upload. Yeah.
Maybe remove current.
You know what? Sometimes people need to actually, yeah, do it
Well, I
from.
think it was okay with. Let's see. I think it didn't have an issue with the last one. Let's have a look.
The thing is, it needs to be.
Oh no, it does. Okay, can't, doesn't fit in.
Yeah, it need to
That's
be
why.
that square one that you've got in download, I reckon. So that which
Yeah.
is the square to make it fit.
It says added.
Okay, so go submit again.
Might just yeah.
Yeah, just go submit to make sure it's
There's nothing to
Oh, it's
submit.
nothing to submit just because of the fact that
You might have to remove it.
oh
Hang
no,
on.
no, I
Let's
reckon
just.
you've done it. I reckon it worked. As you said, it's can we see it? We can see it there, right? So
No, well, that was the old one.
oh, okay.
I think. Yeah, there we go. You have to remove and then.
Remove and then add, yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
that's all right. Okay, so.
Then we're going to call this 2D building design, and I would go uh, underscore Dali Panic. So no, sorry, the name is fine. So you've got that right. So you go.
Oh, here,
It's more where
username.
you're doing a URL, yeah. So the URL was the URL not available to have 2D building design or one word.
No, it wasn't.
Okay, so what we'll do here then is get rid of those underscores, so you can keep your 2D building design or one word.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. 2D building design, and then underscore Dali Panic, and yeah, some things that'll allow that. Yeah, that's it. Cool.
Okay.
Uh,
Mm,
it's too long, right? So maybe what we
yeah.
just for now just go 2D building design and go Dali Panic underscore. So it needs to all be one word. So keep
I
your yeah.
building design
What did
underscore.
we use as your username on Twitter again? We just went with
Um,
Dali Panic. What did we do?
yeah, we did. We just went with Dali Panic. Could we do that here still?
I reckon because what we want to achieve is um, yeah. So what do we call it? Dali Panic Design. I would call it Dali Panic Design. The username.
I'll just get rid of the
So
yeah.
so make it all. So and when we create uh, um, your Facebook one, so that they'll all have the same then. So and that's better, right? So I think if you use Design Studio, the only thing is it's not Twitter, right? So we've already got Design Studio. It'll still be searchable for that because it's noted in the actual name. But the
Mhm.
username, so we've got consistency across everything. I reckon
Right.
it was best to just call it Dali Panic Design.
Okay.
And you don't need those underscores because people won't ever do those, right? So you're better off keeping it as one word.
Can
Um,
you have a space or you can't?
yeah,
You
so
can't.
no, you can't have a space. No, no, you could do it
Oh, okay.
underscore if, but I would just go Dali Panic. People would understand that the reason for
Yeah.
doing that. So, um,
Okay.
and then So with your so I don't mind the way you've done this. The only thing is, I reckon j- I reckon you're better off almost using your emojis rather than that
Oh
sort of
yeah,
dot points, right? So yes, and maybe what you could do is just alternate between multiple. um, Look, I think you could probably use a whole range of different.
emojis.
Yeah, so
Okay. Uh,
so
there we go. That's one. Oops. Now we're going here.
maybe yeah,
Computer. Laptop will be that. Templating. Oops. Oh, goodness gracious. No, we're going down here. Hammer. Oh, hammer and pick. Yeah. Construction worker.
mhm.
That's fine. So we'll do that. Um,
Maybe your design agency could actually use a laptop or a desktop or something along those lines. Computer, if
actually, yeah, desktop. We'll do that. 3D rendering.
3D
I
rendering's
guess
a bit tougher, isn't it? It's like, is it
it's. I guess you
paint?
could still use. Well, I guess you could still use a laptop.
Oh, really? Is
Um,
that what that? Okay, yeah, true.
let's see if it has software. Let's see what it has for software. Technologist.
Actually, that's the other thing is you could do a picture of you behind, so in actual fact you could use the computer down below, but yeah, you could do
Yeah,
a
3D rendering, and then a picture of a woman.
and then you
Does
could
that
have a
need it?
picture of you designing, yeah. So
What would do the
so
woman
maybe
design?
yeah, with yeah,
There
there
we
you go.
go.
And then
I guess.
so let's town planning. Yeah, with town
I guess
planning, I
town
reckon you'd
plan.
do a map,
Oh yeah, I guess so.
maybe. Not a world map, but what else we got?
Or would you do because like you get an approval letter, so
Oh yeah, true.
not a love letter, but they have anything like documents.
Oh yeah, I know. Another thing you can, if you do notes, I think,
Oh yeah,
because I use it on other things as well. There, is that it? Yeah,
notepad.
yeah, notepad, yeah.
Okay, so we'll do that. Yeah,
And then how much? What's the characters you're allowed to use, and how much have you used so far?
I think that's everything.
So we probably, I guess we don't need to. It basically will say our Melbourne thing already, but that's the only thing that's probably missing from. What you could do is make those where you've got the word "and" turn them into ampersands,
Let's see. Oh
s-
yeah,
and then put
Melbourne.
Melbourne in front of the in front of Melbourne Architect Building Design Studio, aren't you? So
Architectural building design. Ah, yep, studio. We are studio.
Architecture Building Design Studio,
Oh
New
yeah.
Homes, Multi Town Planning. Um,
And okay, and
So I
then
think
we'll
what we probably want, Melbourne will fit if you then
yes,
put
but
it in
I'll
front of Melbourne architectural. I would put it in front of architectural, I reckon, rather than having a new emoji.
oh, I was just thinking having a map.
Melbourne. I
Melbourne based
Yeah, you could
building
do
design
Melbourne based.
studio.
Is it going to fit?
Um, Probably not. What we could do is just new homes.
I reckon you.
Extensions. Oh, yeah. And developments. Maybe extensions.
Renovation 3D.
Well,
Okay.
or we do interior design, but that's worse.
I reckon you would have fit if you don't create Melbourne based. I just reckon you'd go Melbourne Architectural Building Design Studio.
Yeah, okay. I think that's probably.
Because Melbourne will show up on most things anyway, probably. Architectural building design. Well, do you need to actually say building design studio building? Because you've actually got, and then maybe use some of the other words. Melbourne Architectural Design Studio,
Mm,
Design Studio, uh,
Melbourne
and
based. That
yeah,
sounds better.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that's fine,
So
I
let's
think.
copy and paste that in, all that handiwork around emojis. Oh yeah,
Okay.
submit too. Yeah, true.
And then that.
Let's put it
There
underneath.
we go.
There you go.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Then what we'll do is go back to Insta and you can put your mobile phone in there. It's not public anyway,
Ah, okay.
so it's only seen by. It's basically better best to have it just from a security perspective, really, just so you don't get logged out.
Privacy and security.
Actually, while you're in this part here, go. You may as well do just update the password when we can too. But when you go back to
I have changed password.
yeah, change password. So your old password, just click on that one, yeah, and then copy and paste the other one we've got.
This one.
Yeah, that's it. Cool. And then yeah, update that for your computer as well. Yep. And then go back to profile on the left hand side. And let's copy your URL up the top and paste that into Basecamp. Yep.
There we
There you go.
go.
And then yeah, back to Insta. And that's looking good. There we go. Dali, yep, yep. Now,
What's the add tools?
yeah.
Never
So
seen
I
that before.
reckon, yeah. For now, I reckon we leave Insta now because usually it's connected with the Facebook. So I reckon what I'm going to do is do it from your Meta page rather than from here. So
Yeah.
let's go to Facebook next. I reckon. So yep, Facebook's the one under. Yep.
Also, can I ask a question?
Sure.
Because I've put Dali to on the building design page. So it used to be a business profile,
Mm,
and then I've changed it to a personal profile. Because I've noticed with business profile, you don't have access to music. Like you don't have access to current music,
okay.
like
Yeah.
mainstream music.
Well, we have to actually convert it into a business profile. So
Okay.
yeah, it'll be interesting what you can and can't do. But that's not to say. So do you have a personal profile?
Yeah, I have
I
my own
imagine you. Yeah,
personal as
yeah.
well.
So there's
Yeah.
certain things that yeah, so that you may at times still, as Dali Panich, if you're wanting to talk about the business, then you probably would do that. But yeah, I don't know. I haven't heard that limitation before around. Mind you, having said that, I'm not usually adding audio to people's Instagrams in business Instagram normally because we're just using the feed primarily. Yeah.
Because a lot of people do reels and so forth now, but you can't use mainstream music.
No,
So
that's
that's
right.
a
Yeah,
so
yeah.
no one, yeah, so everyone just switches to a personal, I think posts it and then it switches it back to professional. I don't know. So whereas
Yeah,
others get
well, the reality is, that being said, I mean, anything Facebook related, Instagram
mm,
and or Facebook, unless you actually, so clearly we can create animations depending on how you want to promote. I think we've had this conversation a little bit. You know, you can create, say, a Canva, and you can have, backing audio that then can be posted, right? The question
Mm.
is, it's hardly worth the time or effort unless you're putting $1 on it. The reality is, from an organic algorithm and how many people see it and all that sort of stuff,
Yeah.
just being a realist around what it's worth from a time and a money perspective, you're better
Mm.
off almost um, spending the dollar to actually get people seeing stuff than you are on the creation often. If that does that make
Okay.
sense? You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Um, so yeah, the way Facebook, it's just not generous organically. That's the reality. Whether you,
Mm.
no matter, you could create. It's very rare that it would that something goes viral nowadays just simply because of the creation and the content, right?
Okay.
Certain things will do better, but by
Yep.
comparison to spending $1, it's still not that
Mm.
much better. Does that make
Okay.
sense? So you might get an extra 10 or 100 people seeing something if you put a good audio behind it, let's say, for argument's sake, or you
Mm.
posted it a good time. The reality is, you spend $1, you can probably get that and tenfold in a
Mm.
day. You know what I mean? So that's kind of the what you weigh up, or at least that's what I tend to weigh up around creation anyway.
Yep.
Um, so the next thing we'll have a look at is go to Facebook. So we're going to go to your 9 dots again, up the top. Yep, there.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to go pages.
Hey.
Yeah,
Yep.
on the left, down underneath oh yeah, page. I'll create a page. Okay, yep. So we just use your 2D building design dash Dali page. Now, yep. This will let you use, I think, 200. So maybe there's that top sentence for now. Think in
Ah,
this little bio.
no,
Yeah.
it doesn't.
Or not even that. Yeah. So it's about 120. It's actually even. So you'd
There we go.
probably just use that part. Yeah.
Yeah. Woo! Create page.
Yep.
Again. Oops.
Okay.
Yes. Site. You location. I don't really want to show that.
No. So put your Melbourne for now. Just you say
Just
you just put a Melbourne location, Melbourne 3000, or
yeah.
Melbourne, Victoria. There you go. Yeah, 3000. Yep. Uh, cool.
Next.
Yeah. Next. And then profile pic. The logo. Yeah, that's the one.
Um,
Yep. Does
do I
that?
need to add an action button?
We will just check that whether that photo can slide up or down. It looks like it's in the perfect spot, so there's probably nothing to do. But yeah, just if you wanted to make
It
sure.
can. I'll just leave it there.
Yep.
That's fine.
So add a action button. We're going to go contact, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah. Uh, Send message. Call
No,
now. Contact
contact. I
us.
reckon.
Yep.
Contact. You just put in your
Website.
website URL. Yep.
Save.
Yeah. See your
Yeah.
website. Something to talk to Adrian about. I've noticed your website is the HTTP. Usually websites will have HTTPS so that it makes it that they are optimized for mobile. Just
Okay.
maybe ask him about that. Why it's coming up as HTTP rather than HTTPS. Anyway, that's just because that's how they used to all be HTTP back in the day, I think. But anyway,
Okay.
um, let's go back to, and maybe that's why it's got some reason. I don't know if that's why the not secure comes up and that sort of thing too. I'm not, don't know. See how that? I don't know.
Yeah.
That could be more to do uh, with your browser. I'm not sure, but just something
Maybe.
to be aware of.
Mm.
Okay. So let's go next on that one. It's looking good.
Oh, goodness.
And it probably doesn't hurt to, yeah, add your phone number in here.
But
They're
will people see it?
no, well, it's largely for you in terms. In fact, and you've got it on your website as well. But it's more the fact that they're forever wanting people to advertise that way. It's like,
Oh,
um,
okay.
but y- yeah, it's if mobile is worth having connected only from a security, but it doesn't have to be public. At some point when we do the business manager, it will be connected.
Yeah.
It's just a question.
Invite friends. Can I invite all?
Yeah, yeah, invite all. Yeah, select
I've got
all. There you go.
I've got to get more than 200. At one point, I had 1,000 friends, and I culled them.
Oh, there you go.
Yes, so I thought that was too many.
Okay,
Uh,
yeah.
a marketing and promotional email.
What
Oh,
does it say here? Uh, you don't have to do that, but
okay.
yeah, yeah. So I think we'll be okay with that.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Okay, we don't need
Uh,
to take a tour. Probably,
oh,
yeah,
yeah. I've had tours before,
yeah.
so.
That's right. What we can do though is
Mhm.
up the top on your cover picture. Actually, you might not need to go up to the top. Just scroll down a little bit further. It probably already loaded as a post the cover. So scroll down until you see the cover image, and then I'll get you to go. Oh, no, it doesn't. Okay, so up the top, just left click on your cover.
Here.
Yeah, up the top, left click and just open it. Is it going to let you open if you? Oh,
What am I supposed to
no, yeah,
open?
no. You just if you left click, why is it? Yeah, so you should
Oh,
just be able to left click. This is what I wanted, and then go edit
uh,
on the right. On the right, it's got edit in that little part above like
I
there,
like.
above
What?
like, yeah, in the writer where it's got write a comment
Oh, right.
and
Yes.
go edit, yeah, and then you can actually paste your that long about if you like, all the way down to the hashtags. Well, the hashtags are actually further down, but we can always add them
Yeah, we
next.
can add them in.
Yeah,
Yep. Okay. And then,
yeah,
yep,
yeah. And
done
here, what
image.
you can actually do, get
Oh,
into.
add more hashtags.
Uh,
Sorry, go for it.
Yeah, so just what you could do here is you go get in touch. or message Dali Page today at info or via the website, and up where it says, so instead of having, you actually can put a link in here, so you can get rid of the full stop and actually just paste the website address.
Okay. Via the website. I'll go back to here again.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. And now you can go done editing. That just puts all your information behind that cover, so it just helps you from a search and information perspective.
Fantastic.
Then what you can do is you can copy all of that, but we'll probably just use the top sentence, and we're going to do the same behind your icon. So just go see more and just copy, actually just copy that part to start with, and then we'll just use maybe copy it all, and then we'll get rid of what we don't want to use, because it's probably a bit much to put that behind all your icon as well. So
Mm-hmm.
there you go, copy, and then you can close this one and see now if you scroll down, scroll down on the left hand side. There you go. See those three dots above above that where it's got your icon. So scrolling up a little bit higher.
Here.
So it's created a post on the right
Oh,
hand side.
here.
On the right, yeah, and there's three dots there. Yep. And just go
Okay.
edit. Where is it? Not edit audience. Maybe just left click again on the 2D building. Just click on the no, just the actual icon itself, so that we can edit the icon. See, it's yeah. We don't want to update the picture. You could go see profile picture actually. Go see profile picture.
Oh, you can edit through there, but
And yeah, you can't edit the we just want to describe the again behind it. So just close that one
see
and
profile.
say see profile picture, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And then here edit again, and then just paste and
Oh, you can paste the link.
get rid of the second two paragraphs.
These ones.
So keep your get in touch, but
Yep.
just not the Dali and her team and the with a passion for. It's all a bit much.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah, and just go with the.
Um, Done.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so we closed that then for now. Um, all right. Then what we'll do is you invited your friends, which is good. You
Yep.
give it. So what we'll do is copy that profile URL up the top. Scroll up to the
Mm-hmm.
top. Copy
Back
that.
in here.
Yeah, and then go back to Basecamp. I think we're going to be able to put that underneath everything. Yeah.
Plain text. Okay.
Yeah. Then back to Facebook. And then get you to go. We will go to that edit page where you're at before. So on the right hand side, click on manage first, actually, because it's clearly. So yeah, close that one and just go manage. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then go. Go your page underneath home. Scrolling up. Yeah, your page. Actually, no, that's okay.
That's the professional
Yeah, we're
page
in that
overview.
professional dashboard. Yeah, okay. Just click back on. Should go. Facebook's not very clever when it could just. Well, maybe it's too clever. Click down the bottom. Scroll all the way down to the bottom. Let's click on business Meta Business Suite.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, click on that one. Okay, now it's opened it up in a new one. So what I get you to do now is copy that URL up the top.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and you'll just write Meta in front of it in Basecamp.
Okay.
Yeah, and then back to Meta,
Mm-hmm.
and then let's go all tools. and oh yeah, let's
Page settings.
yes, page settings. Good job. And on the left-hand side, oh, sorry, no, while we're in this part, this is what I was looking for before. Edit your username. So here it's got edit.
Mm-hmm.
And remember, we're going to go with, what did we go with? The other one is just Dali Panich design. I think we went on everything, all one word, right? Just
Oh,
all,
one
need to
word.
all be all one word. Yeah. And it's probably going to make it lowercase. So you might as well just stick with lowercase. But yeah, there you go. Dali Panich design. Perfect.
Uh, Woohoo! Username is available.
Okay, cool. So now, in actual fact, if you go, see, you got your tab underneath Instagram back to Facebook, the Facebook tab on the left-hand side. So back to that tab.
This one?
Yep,
Mm-hmm.
click on that. And then go above professional dashboard, just click on where it says 2D building design Dali Panish. Yep, click on that one. And now you can see your URL is actually what we wanted it to be. So just copy that URL.
Yes. Yes.
And then put that in Basecamp up above. You can put it underneath where we initially did that profile ID. That's actually no longer. It's probably still the ID, but the actual naming is this now, right?
Okay, so that will now go on the
So
website.
that's the one you'd put on the website. In fact, while we've got that loaded, and I don't think we did it for Instagram as well, but let's go and paste it into YouTube.
Yes.
Yeah, and while we're here, let's do Instagram as well.
Yep, Instagram. Instagram.
Yeah,
Publish.
cool. And yeah, you can publish that. And then we'll go back now to your settings and privacy. Facebook, maybe, is it? Further down, settings and privacy, the one above LinkedIn on the left-hand side. No, so
Oh, this one,
you've already
yes.
got the tab. No, yeah, that's it. Perfect. And then linked accounts, which is next under notifications, and they're going to
Yes.
connect your Instagram.
Mm-hmm. Continue.
Yeah,
Yes, I allow access.
confirm. Yeah. So the only thing here is that's no longer the URL. So and we've updated the so I think the password may be okay. I'm not sure, but so let's
So
copy and
this is
paste
in
that
the.
password, but you just need to change the handle. Yep, it's now Dali Panic.
Oops, where was the
Yeah, so
login?
maybe scroll over the Chrome or whatever you're in, and then it probably will bring it up because it's a pop out. Remember, so
Oops.
maybe just click on it again. I think hopefully will it let us do that? It's because yeah.
Oops. Do I need to? What? It's not doing anything.
Just close this dialog one, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's okay. Yep.
I know it might be easier through Instagram to connect.
Because you didn't probably have a meta business before, so you go in there, just go backwards and paste your
Yep,
yeah,
it's
but
there.
but so that's there, but that's the username's not right, so it won't work
So
because that
this is a
username,
username
yeah,
now.
that's right, because that doesn't exist anymore. And see, I
Where
think
did it?
you're going to lose it each time, but it's a pop up, but it's probably hidden underneath other screens.
Okay. Oh, here it is.
Yeah.
Come on.
There you go. Now it should be right.
Whew. Yeah, okay, got it. Save your
Save it.
login info.
Yeah, save
Save, yeah.
info. Yeah. Okay,
Woohoo!
next.
Do you want to connect the Facebook to the Instagram account instead?
Yes, switch
Yes.
connection.
Oh, sweet. It comes up with it straight away now.
Yeah.
Okay. Login, please. Done.
Okay, cool. So,
Allow access to Instagram messages
yeah,
in.
have that on. Yeah.
Okay. Yep. Oh, every time.
Yeah.
Okay, fantastic.
So done that. Yeah. Okay. So then the next thing is if we go to the Meta Business tab, which is the one under the one you're in at the moment on the left-hand
Mm-hmm.
side. Yeah. And I get you actually just close this all tools and then just refresh this page. Should now show that the so close that little yeah and then refresh. Should actually have both. It doesn't have both. Why not? So scroll up. Huh, hang on.
Well, it's got it there.
Okay, that's interesting. It's got it there, but it should show elsewhere. Okay, so let's go. I'll get you to go click on your little drop down where it says Meta. So it's got 2D building design up the top. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Um, actually, click on that. So your account.
Can I get rid of those ones? How do I get rid of these ones?
Yeah, yeah. So just make
Like
sure
these
that
ones.
it's
That's right.
yeah, no, that's right. So at the moment, so you actually
Mm.
have these other ones. Oh, but the thing is, um, with these other ones, oh, here we go. So yeah, your account. Let's see how it's got create a business account.
Yep.
Click on that create a business account. Yeah. Okay. And now we're going to put in, what does that say there? So you put
2D.
in the same details as we've got everything else, right? So go 2D building design.
Oops.
Yeah.
Sorry. Manage. We'll go info. Create. Here we go.
Yeah. And then you go next.
I guess.
Actually, you may as well put, put yourself in as the business admin. And if it gives
Yep.
the option, actually put me in as well. Actually, we can do me later. Actually, do so. Yeah, keep
Confirm.
going. Confirm.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So now you're scrolling up. So again, go to your the drop down again where it's got the little arrow, 2D
Yep.
2D building design up the top.
Oh, yeah.
Now go to the little wheel next to 2D building. Yeah, click on that. Yeah, and then I'll get you to go business account. We'll start from the top, business account info. So
Oh,
don't
yeah.
worry
Sorry.
about me yet. Just do. So let's go edit on the right hand side, and
Mm-hmm.
let's just go. Oh, sorry, just change the little photo. So put your icon in there, so we know that that's the business account. And submit. Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Cool. And then see how it's got. Can I get you to go to business settings? Just right click new tab for the business settings. Well, that's going to do it anyway, so it's okay. So, yep. Cool. And now we'll work our way through this, right? So, business detail, go edit up the top there.
So to the building design PTY Ltd.
Yep.
Country Australia. Melbourne.
This is actually only for you, by the way. So we don't. I would. You can probably put your street address in here. This is just so that
It's
they
just
know
'cause
you're. Yeah.
yeah, it's just because I'm changing those.
Yeah.
So
True.
tax ID
Business with.
optional.
And then it's not. It says optional, but if you want to advertise, you actually do have to put it in. So I'd put the ABN in as well.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so it's kind of a bit misleading.
Oh goodness, that wasn't supposed to happen. Just need my. I'll go to Dwayne. I'll go to Dwayne. Okay. Oops. Now we're going here. Okay. I don't need to write ABN in front of it, do I?
No, no, that's
ABN.
all good. That's all fine. Yep, that's it. Perfect.
Oh no, it does. Okay.
Okay, so this is for you. So where it's got my info down the bottom there, just to put in edit
Mm-hmm.
and I actually know it looks like it's already sent you an email. So maybe go and have a look in your um
Email
either
box.
probably yeah, whichever one it was. You've been invited. Yep. Continue. Yep.
Why can't I? The content you request cannot display right now. It may be temporarily.
It's
Have
probably
expired. It may
okay.
not.
Yeah. So just go to back to where we were on in
Mm-hmm.
business settings. Yeah, and just refresh. See if by doing what you did. Scroll
No.
down. Just go edit on the right hand side. See how it's got edit.
Mm-hmm.
Um, go to confirm. So Dali Panic. Which email did you have? I think that's the thing. So because we did two emails. Remember, we did so your email is basically we were using the Dali at right, but then
Mm-hmm.
clearly that's not the email you use for Facebook, which is okay. So just I would
Oh, like an
do.
actual email,
Yeah,
like
I
my
would put them
personal
both
one.
in and just confirm. Yeah, so use your Dali at. Uh, no, I reckon go with your business email, Dali at. It will send it, and then do the same thing. Confirm below because it didn't have that in. So I think if you do that, you'll be okay, right? So and then somewhere it's got confirm email. So
Jesus. Okay. Send that off to the boys later. Okay. Can I just click on the same link again, or?
it looks like this. It looks like it's not come through the second time, doesn't it? So
Yeah, I'm sure I can get started on the same one. Nope. Okay.
You get the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So let's go through, just work our way down, because I think effectively at the moment it's only in your info part. You're already connected it as
Yeah.
the. So let's scroll down to let's not scroll down to, let's go up the top where it's got users
Oh, yeah.
on the left hand side. Yeah. And let's go people. And so it is still pending though on that. Oh no, so see how it's because of the fact that um, you've actually got a user of your other email, and then for some reason when you go straight in, maybe what you need to do is add your other email to your Facebook page as well. Um,
Which one?
so no, to your actual personal Facebook. So effectively, at the moment, I'm not. So at the moment, you've got access as the owner, but just using your current Facebook. So it's does. So realistically, you've added yourself twice. Is essentially what's happened. So
All right.
I think
Okay.
we're okay. So let's try adding me on this as well. So if you click on the blue add button up the top,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, and I'll get you to. This time I use the word marketer. It's actually not Steve. It's the Stephen G is actually my marketer at email at diffysocial.com.au. Yeah, and next. And this time you'll go with, so it is full control around the, yep, so this one, so it's manage. Yeah, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. And then go next. Oh, do you need to grab that?
Yeah, I do. It's just my
Just
mum.
grab it. Yeah,
Sorry.
you're right.
Hello?
Zdravo, Čero.
Zdravo.
Treba mi tvoja jedna usluga.
Šta je to?
Mogu li poštu prenijeti na tebe dok se ja...
Oh, sorry. I turned your mic off, so you might have to go back to the just so you didn't feel like you were sharing with me. So if you
Oh,
go,
sorry.
there you go. Perfect.
There you go.
Um, right. So on this one here, just click on 2D building design for me.
Mm-hmm.
And it's on the right hand side. Just scroll to the bottom. I think there will be something where it just clicks everything across. There you go. Content management, everything. There you go. And then invite.
Mm-hmm.
So that will send me the same email as what you got. So
Okay. I think
let's.
I just got a brand new one.
Okay, yeah, that might be that second one. So let me see what happens for me, and we can both do it at the same time.
Apparently, something went wrong. it, it's not wanting me to get verified.
I think because
No.
you're one and the same person, I think that's the issue. Is essentially,
Okay.
even if we were to put it on the so you don't have a different profile for the other one. What we'd need to so give me 1 second. I'll just accept it at my end, and then
Well, does it really matter anyway? Like,
at the moment,
probably.
the reality is no. Effectively,
Sweet.
and if it does, we'll work it out. But I don't. My understanding is at the moment you've got full access the way that you want to have it. It's
Okay.
done to your Facebook email.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just click what I need to click here. All okay with Mum?
It's never okay with Mum.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
She's
dear.
just a very aggressive and confrontational person.
Oh, really?
You,
Oh,
you
no.
can't have a conversation with her.
Oh, dear.
She gets upset.
Now, for some reason, I've got access to that. Okay, so I
That's
was
good.
about to say the next thing, but I still don't see the Meta. In Meta, I still don't see the Instagram. So I guess there's probably things we need just to do there. So, okay, so the next thing we'll do is click down on Instagram accounts. It'll probably ask us to input it in. So scroll down your page. Then click on Instagram accounts underneath apps. So higher. There's Instagram. That's the one. And then, okay, add. And then get connect.
Okay. Yep. So that's now added.
Okay, so here it's got switch to business manager account access. So go switch.
Yep.
How many times have we had to do the the Insta sign in? Well, there you go. This time you actually have to just click in the password and see if it'll bring it up, or just copy and paste.
Business.
Business, yeah. There we go.
Just do. Oh, it doesn't have architecture.
It had architecture design, or yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Done.
Okay, sweet. Okay, and now on the right hand side, whether we need to add ourselves on that, I'm not sure. Let's have a look. It probably doesn't hurt. See how it's got add people? Just click on that add people. Yep. And then just click on us both, right? So you go probably your current Dali Panich and myself, and then scroll onto the right hand side and scroll all the way down, I think, or click on everything. But is that as far as you can go down?
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless.
Yeah.
No. Okay.
Yeah. So let's just go
Messages.
assign.
Interesting. Something went wrong. We're working on getting this.
I think because we're already on, I think that's the thing. So the need to then add us again is probably questionable, but let's go. If you click back on people up the top left. So, sorry, on the top, yeah, up right underneath users.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. And then click on, just refresh this page. Because I have accepted this now, so hopefully that's what it'll show.
I am.
So now click on Dali, your top one.
Yes.
And it should by rights already show that, right? So that's already in there. Yep. So that's why you can't add us, because under the new experiences, we're already on it.
On it. Okay.
Yeah, so that's okay. And it should, if you click on Stephen G, it should say the same thing. It'll show, now see, it's only showing that side of thing for me. So add assets for me, and then it should then enable Instagram. So click on everything. Yeah, and 2D design again, where it's got the name, select, and go save changes.
Done.
And done.
Okay, there you go.
Let's see though, but that's already the page. Oh, there we go. Oh no, that's you. So
Yeah, so what's it doing?
That's weird. Okay. Go back to so what have we got open? Just on your on your uh, on the left hand side where it's got so you've got your tabs open. Go to the Facebook one again, top left, underneath Instagram. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And see, it's already saying that that's linked. View on Instagram.
Mm.
Allow into you. So click on Meta Business Suite, the one down. Yeah. Um, just refresh this again. So this, yeah, and then go continue. Yeah,
Yeah.
continue again. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Should be okay. You're okay. You do know the password. I don't know the password because well, you do know the
Oh,
password.
yeah.
So
It's just...
then just click in there. Yeah. Okay, done. Now, if you go down to business settings, that one there, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and just refresh maybe. There, now I've got it. Oh, no, no, you've got
No,
it.
you
I
still
still
don't.
don't.
So,
Try add assets again on the right-hand side.
add accounts?
Oh,
No.
no. So it's on pages. So I'll go Instagram accounts. Go Instagram. Instead of
Oh,
going,
yes.
yeah,
That's probably that one.
that's probably
Oh,
what we need to do, right? So yeah, then
yes.
scroll it, yeah, click across everything.
That's probably why we did it. Oh, you can't do... So if you could do content, then you can't do the others. Oh.
Create, manage, delete post stories. I would do, yeah, click on, well, that's weird. So just go messages, community, insights, click on content as well. I'd rather have content is more important, right? There you go. Now it's got it.
Mm.
Save changes, assets,
Oh, there you
add.
go. Now you're there.
Okay, that's really around the house. There you go. Didn't expect
Yeah.
that to be required. So what we can do in this part, what's most important for us. So let's go in your just so you know where things are. Not that it is, but when if you go in your drop down where it's got 2D building design, go to your drop down, just on the arrow, and hit that wheel for me. The little wheel again. Yep. Okay. And it probably takes us more or less to where we started, right? So, but just copy that URL up the top.
This
That's
one?
yeah, that top URL. That's your business settings, right? Um, so we put that in. We may have done it, but I'll do it again just because we just had a play around. So does
Mm-hmm.
that look the same as what the other one? Doesn't really. I think there's something extra on that, right? So that's that. Then go back to Meta Business Suite for me. Hang on. Go back to Facebook for me. Yeah. And now on Facebook, go. Let's just click on your right hand side next to the notification. Just click on your profile and go view profile or something, or even home. Yeah, but see, click on that profile. Click on there. Yep. Yeah. Then click on Meta Business Suite for me on the
Mm-hmm.
more tools no sorry, back to Facebook. I know, yeah. So on the more tools, it's got Meta Business Suite. Just click on Meta Business Suite underneath more tools. Yeah.
I guess I can close. Oh, there we go.
So what we wanted, this is what I wanted to see. So yeah, so see how now it's got both your Instagram and Facebook up the top. So when you can,
Yeah.
so just copy that URL now. Actually, no, we have already copied it, but you can do it again just to make sure. And that's basically your Meta Business Suite. Yeah, and I can see now I've got access to that too, which is perfect. Right, so
Oh, no, we don't have that. We got that, but that's,
right,
I
so
guess,
yeah,
data.
probably what you can do. So those last two that you posted, so it looks like Meta Business. Yeah, so it's okay. I'm going to be able to work it out. So I'm going to do a write up for you, so you'll be okay. It's more for us, this stuff. It's not really for public facing stuff anyway. So, cool. I think for now, I'm going to. There's probably. Well, actually, in fact, there is a couple of things I'll do on the. So where it's got all tools here, just click on all tools underneath Insights.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I'll get you to go page settings underneath business apps on the right hand
Page.
side. Sorry, where it says manage, got page settings. Yeah.
Ooh.
um, so that's all good. All right. Maybe just go back for me. Go back a page, if that's
Don't think you
possible.
can.
Oh, okay, just go back to the Facebook tab up the top. Actually, no, this part you're in here is good. Just click away. Yeah. So just click in the away so that all tools isn't open. Just go into the page itself. So into this part. Um, Actually, up the top, just go view page. So at the top, it had manage Facebook page. Just get you to click on the manage Facebook page underneath where it says your name. Sorry, it's in the middle
Oh, yeah.
underneath the photo. Yeah.
Yeah.
And here,
Huh?
where we've got your details. So go the top underneath manage on the right hand side. Just go edit for me. Okay, scroll down. So there's photo stuff, but here we go. So edit page details. So this edit where it says customize your intro, etc. What else is in here? Okay, so we already did ours, so you shouldn't have to do that again. So this part here, so that's there.
Yeah.
There should be just scrolling down. We should be able to add your links to Insta and to Twitter as well. So
Here.
I add social link underneath your websites and social. Yes, there's got add a social link. So next one down
Yep.
there, yeah. Click on that add a social link. Yeah, and then you just write Dali Dali Panage Design. You just can write or you copy and paste. It'll pick up on it. Yeah, and
Yeah.
then add another social link underneath.
Yep. Add a social link.
Yeah, and this time you'll make it Twitter. And they're just the two we put on, to be honest. The other ones don't create hyperlinks, so it's kind of not needed. And it's just the same. It's just the same Dali Panage Design is all you need to have in there, all one word.
Okay.
So you just need to edit that. Yeah. So,
Okay, sweet.
yeah. So no, where it says Twitter, just click on your pencil again.
Mm-hmm.
Click on the pencil there, and just change that to Dali Panage Design, all one word. That's your actual URL because it's a hyperlink.
Oh, okay. Dali Panage Design.
And then go save, and then that's it. And I think that's all we want to do around creation now. So we're doing well.
Okay.
All right. So let's
Sweet.
then go to LinkedIn.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And then on LinkedIn, I'll get you to go where it's got for business on the top right. Just click on that top right drop down.
Yep.
Yeah. And see how it's got on the right hand side, create a company page. Just click on that one for me at the bottom.
Ah,
Yeah, that's
yes.
it.
Okay.
Yeah. and then your company, yep. And you're going to go that full description that we had before, yep. You click on that, yeah. But in the URL, we're just going to go Dali Page Design 1, so where it's got, instead of having all the rest of the stuff, and don't have all the dashes in between things either. So, yeah.
Yeah.
And then we're going to
Our
copy and paste
website.
website. With the, what does this say?
Oops.
Oh, that's the industry. Yeah, right. Get rid of that part. Just up the, oh, yep. You'll just go privately held. Up the top, see how it's got that predictive stuff? Can I just get you to go, oh yeah, put this in.
Mm-hmm.
And then rather than, see how it's got it blued out, can I just get you to take off the O and put the O back in again where it's got Design Studio up the top, where it's your name? Yeah. Just when it's,
Mm-hmm.
whenever there's predictive, it just has potential to go wrong. So just go take off the O and type it back in again. There you go. So it's
Okay.
not using prediction. Yeah, that's all.
Yeah.
Then click away. And then let's go down to your bio. And again, it's probably going to be just the first. It's like so you're going to run out probably after practice. Um,
Oh my God. Yeah.
yeah,
That's fine. Practice.
yeah,
So we'll leave it there.
yeah. So, but what
Okay,
you
sweet.
could do is put your emojis in again. You should be able to copy and paste them from Dali Petich Designs. Use a Melbourne-based architecture building design practice. Just maybe go to Twitter and use those couple of ones you've got in there. Or actually, maybe use the three. Maybe use the picture of you behind a desk, albeit that it's not a completely accurate of you.
Oh goodness. It's pretty close.
Yeah,
Nope, that won't work.
yeah.
All
So
right.
might have to go to emoji.
I might see if this works.
Yeah.
Oh goodness. There we go.
Maybe just get rid of that little. There's an extra space in between the house and the little person on the computer on the laptop.
Yeah.
Dali Penich Design Studios in Melbourne. You know what? Here, you could actually say is it's actually 2D building design first, maybe. I don't know. Daily Panages. Actually, no, let's keep it like that for now. Yeah, and just go save. I think that's all good. It's consistent, I guess, with the other things where we've written it. Cool. So then there's the little pencil. So, oh yeah.
Oh, do I have to add the street address?
No, here you can just do my organization doesn't have a street address. Yeah.
Yeah.
But you just
Okay.
do Melbourne, Victoria. Yep. And
Okay.
cool.
No, thanks. Not
Just
yet.
close that. Yep. And then on the left-hand side, see how it's got edit page, but there's a little pencil where you can put the cover in, so you can put your banner image in that cover. Yep.
I wonder if I can. Oh, I can't zoom out anymore.
Yeah.
Oh goodness. Okay, that I'll have to do.
Yeah.
She's too big. All right.
Did it say it's too big? Oh no, it's all right. That worked. Let's then go back to edit page on the left. with the dots.
Where am I going?
On the left-hand side, it's got edit page. Underneath 2D building.
Oh, yes. Oops.
Almost due for lunch break. Description. So you got your long description. You can go all the way, including the hashtags, probably. But yeah, copy, paste, and you can put the website. Actually, no need to probably add that in there. Just use. Yeah,
Website's right there.
there's right underneath. Anyway, I would go to roughly company size. Just change your company size because you're working with all sorts of other people as well. So I'd go 2 to 10. Yeah. Privately held. Add specialty, right? So here's where you get to go. Architectural design, all those things, renovations, town planning. So you just go, you type it in and then go enter, and then it'll add it.
Planning, construction drawings.
New homes.
Yeah.
Townhouses.
Townhouses. Units. Renovations. Extensions. 3D rendering. I've got everything, yeah.
Good. All right, cool. Then you just go save on that. And then on the left-hand side, go to. Actually, you want to put a phone. Your phone number is visible on your website. You know that, but so I don't know for work whether you want to put a phone number there. Up to you. Otherwise, you've got locations. You've already did the main, like you already said, kind of that's where it is. So we don't need to add another location. And then the other thing is actually the hashtags that they use. So we'll just have to type them in. So click on hashtags, and we go 2D building design. Oh yeah, Dali paintage design. I think what did we have on the so you want to have one two that you probably own. Architectural design is something you probably want to use. Architectural design, yeah. I reckon, and just go save. But I would get, how you've got 2D building design, Dali paintage design studio. I'd get rid of that one and just call it 2D building design. Because that's the name of the website, and the other one we're sort of trying to get people to know that it's you. So yeah, if we go that, I think they're the three best for us to use. Then we can close that one.
Sweet.
And then what we can do is no need to start a post. We'll go copy the URL up the top. You don't need everything after admin. So you got the question mark and all that sort of stuff, but it doesn't matter. You can just, for ease sake, just copy it and paste it into Basecamp.
Yep.
Brilliant. And then back to LinkedIn. And then we're going to go view as member.
Where is that?
Oh, sorry, top right. Top right. Yeah, view as member.
Found it.
Okay, and then you're going to follow it as yourself up the top, and then you're going to go. Yeah, you are now following. Yep, and then copy that. See how the actual URL that's is that top one. So copy that URL.
Yep.
Again, you don't need everything from the question mark onwards. You don't need. And so you can back that off and then copy it again and put that into Basecamp, not into Basecamp, into YouTube.
Oh, this?
Yeah. So LinkedIn. Yeah.
Oh, I won't.
You know what? I think there's a space in front of the HTTPS. So just when you copied it, so just get rid of the space back in YouTube. All you need to do is get rid of the space from what you copied. That's all.
Oh, yeah.
I think it'll be okay then. And then go publish.
Mhm.
And then what you can do is get the little Twitter sandwich and bring Twitter down to the bottom
This.
on the right hand. No. So on the back into YouTube.
Oh, sorry. Yes.
So in YouTube, the link, grab the
Yeah.
little sandwich on the to the left of Twitter is a little sandwich there, and just drag that to the bottom. Yeah, there we go. And now go publish again because the first 5 show.
Ah, okay.
And then if you go to the YouTube channel above it, the tab you've got open on the above, and you can refresh your page, then you'll be able to see all of those now. And if you go to your about, yeah, so yeah,
Oh, about. Yep.
in the about, yeah. So at the moment, it's got all the other. Yeah, so the Twitter's still there. It's
Ah,
just that it doesn't show as a link in the top right. It's also, just so you know, it's a cheats way of very easily getting to all your pages. So whether it's your website and the other socials, so they're all in your YouTube channel now.
oh, sweet.
Cool. Back to LinkedIn, and then what we're going to do on LinkedIn now is go click on me up the top. Actually, no, what we'll do, sorry, while we're in this part, before you do that, just go view as admin again. And then click on admin tools, which is the top right underneath viewers admin. Oh, sorry, viewers member. And go manage admins underneath settings. Yeah. And I'll get you to add, I'm Steve here, not Stephen. so,
Okay.
so Steve,
Here you are.
space,
Oh,
there we go.
no, wrong one. Too many Steves. Here we
Yeah.
go.
That,
Super admin? You
yeah,
want that one?
yeah, super admin. Yeah, we share that just so I can put them into the scheduler. The thing about
Yes,
that one
because
is
I will not be posting on this myself.
right. So that's that one. So then the last thing is just to connect you to your LinkedIn company and just to have a look at the way it's reading. So let's go to me
And
up the top next to
oh, yep.
21.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And go view profile.
Yeah. Actually, I'm just going to change this quickly. Ooh, that fits better there. Yes, please.
Yep. Yeah, that's funny. You get a bit broader one on these ones, right? So
There we go.
yeah, cool.
Fantastic.
Let's go to your the first thing we can do, actually scroll down and go scroll further down, and where it's got that pencil next to the plus where it's got experience. Let's go to that pencil there, yeah, and go just edit. So click on that edit, yeah, and then so edit on the pencil again next to director 2D building design. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oops.
Yeah, if you start there, you go. You can click on yours, so it'll connect you and your company. Then click on
Okay.
that. Okay,
And
and then I would suggest that your director and
ooh, should I put my description in there again?
we're going to create that. So not in that part. So scrolling. In fact, we'll use that slightly differently. So scroll up.
Mm-hmm.
Where you've got director, I'd suggest you're the your director and architectural building designer. You use an ampersand and it's probably something that's not well. And architect, I don't think you don't have to use one of their ones. So architectural building designer.
Yep.
And let's just go save for that for now. And then again, go with your pencil. And you were sort of saying around, so employment type, I would just say full time. and then scroll down, and we've got description in there. I would actually put in that, that long about stuff that we talk about, that you're Melbourne based, da, 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 da. Yeah, so yeah.
Well, still 2D, I guess. In this instance on LinkedIn, would you do 2D?
Dali Package Design Studio. No, what you could do is 2D. You would do how we did the other thing. So 2D building design dash Dali.
Or would you do 2D building design trading as here?
Yeah, true.
Design.
Although we haven't told people that yet, so you could almost, as I said, for now, I think you could just say dash.
Okay.
It's like, so it's on consistent. Is a Melbourne-based architecture design practice. Da, 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 da. And then you can go save just on that wording. And then clearly, even in your own thing, you could add the skills that you've talked about, right? So the same that you added on your actual business. So if you go back to that pencil again, and then scrolling down, you would just go add skills. So you would actually all those same, designer, architectural design. There it is.
Architectural. Yeah. 3D architecture. Rendering, town planning, drafting, document drafting, yep, AutoCAD, yep, ArchiCAD, here we go, Rivet. What's the software? Revit. Okay. Revit. Here we go. Yep. Document drafting. Yep, that's pretty fine.
Okay, let's go save on that one again. And then go back again just to that same pencil. That image, we'll get rid of that image. Right, so just go, you delete that, and what I'll get you to do,
delete that one.
Yeah, if you can delete that one, is it a way to delete? Because we don't need to have your logo in there. It doesn't add much value. So see on the left-hand corner, it's got delete. Oh yeah, so click on it and see how it's got delete on the left.
Oh yeah, right there. Yes.
Yep. Delete, and then this time scrolling down, and you can add your that cover image that you kind of got. But what I'll get you to do is so add the cover picture. Yep.
Yes.
Yep. And then instead of having title, just write 2dbuildingdesign.com.au so people know what your web address is, right? So 2dbuildingdesign.com.au. You probably don't need the HTTP in this instance, right? Because it's not going to be clickable. It's just telling them what where they can find out more.
Yep.
And just apply. That's probably better.
Okay.
And that's all that becomes visible, right? So that you know.
Ah, sweet.
Cool.
Oh, so that's loading.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's that. So then scroll. Oh, sorry, back. You might have to go then. That's that part, the bottom section. So then click on the little arrow that takes you back into your profile. I think if you click that top arrow there, yeah, and then scroll up the top. Right. So into here, let's click on the pencil underneath the cover image. And here I'll get you to, well, you probably can do pronouns if you wish. Yep, she, her.
Not really, but
You
yeah.
don't care? Okay, well, that's all right. Let's go. Then where are we? So the Greater Melbourne, that's okay. You're scrolling down a little lower. Where's your bio in this? So scrolling up, sorry. Scroll up. It might be higher than this part. So
I've got the vision, but that's it.
yeah, no, this part here, this is what I'm after. So I would, yeah, so typically what you do is you can, so you don't lose this, copy it out, copy and paste it into Basecamp as your old description, right? So in there, go back in there and just, so that you might want to use elements of this, but so just copy
This
the
one.
whole lot. Yeah, put your cursor in front of headline.
Mm-hmm.
And then just paste that into Basecamp so you know what it used to say. But I would then use a version of what we've got on everything else, right? So if you scroll up to that first sentence, because really that what you've got there is more relevant if you're probably trying to work with people as well, right? So as in, but so it's still maybe, but Dali, yeah, I would say so. Realistically, what you are in this case is you're the owner, and principal or designer or whatever the case might be. So you own it.
I know.
Yeah.
Yep, at
And then you can
principal.
do that. Try put maybe paste and see how much we're going to get in. You will get quite a lot in here. It's actually one of the longer headlines you can use, right? So it's 220, right? So
That's what we don't
there's
need.
probably a lot of duplication in this, right? So yeah. So your headline would be is your why don't we rework it outside of this and so what we got
Designer
owner
at
and
2D building
yeah
design.
dash
Uh,
and then you could use your three emojis instead of having specializing it. And so before the specializing, also I'd do a capital P and a capital D for principal designer,
oh
uh,
yeah, okay.
and an ampersand and there as well rather than a full and. Yeah, so sort of saying that you're a business owner as well as being so yeah. So then and building design, and then after studio, use your three emojis. Which you
Where did I?
probably there must be something where we can copy that now. Where do we? It doesn't. I must admit, LinkedIn isn't that friendly when it comes to. You've got them. You knew that you could copy just the three because you've pasted the Instagram one into Basecamp, so you can probably copy them from there and paste them in.
Yeah, but then you gotta select them
You're
anyway.
going to do
So
them one
might
at a time anyway. Yeah. So
yeah, so might as well do that.
true.
2D building design.
So you're just going to
Here,
yeah, that's right.
um, drafting. Oops. What was it? Worker. Laptop. What was it?
Technical, weren't you? Didn't
Yeah,
it?
technical. Cool. Oh, that is.
Maybe it's just laptop woman.
No, it was technical something.
I know it was. That's right. How it came up.
Yeah. And then what else? Just
And the houses, maybe the
yeah,
townhouses,
that's
the
cute.
houses. Yeah.
Okay. And then specializing capital
Then you
S.
probably can have a capital one then, and maybe an extra space. Just check your spacing on the graphic on the emojis without hopefully getting
That's
rid of them.
deleted.
Yeah,
They're fine.
they're okay. Yeah, specializing in new. So what is that? How does that run through? Does it got all the wording
New,
that it needs to have?
yeah,
new
Yeah, it does.
homes,
Yeah.
renovations, digital
And
extension.
templating. Yep.
Awesome. Full stop. Save.
Woohoo.
Yeah.
Ah, yes. Sweet.
Okay, cool. And then go into contact info underneath,
Mm-hmm.
and then go to your little pencil up the top. Oh, I
Mm-hmm.
like it when I get to fix this part. Here with that, with that little arrow thing, click on the part where it's got profile URL. We just
Mm-hmm.
yeah, and the little pencil on the right hand that says edit your custom URL.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't we just call you Dali Panich, all one word? Get rid of all those numbers. Yeah, get rid of all that other gobbledygook. I reckon you're the only Dali Panich. Yes.
Probably.
There we go. So you can copy that www URL.
Yep.
Um,
I'll cancel
actually,
that. Oh, this one.
no, the one that actually edit your where it says So where it's got the www dot,
Yep.
but you don't need to hit the pencil. That's all. So just
Oh, as in, yeah.
you can
No, I
just
can't.
oh, you won't let you
Oh,
do it.
no, it won't let me. Oh, hang on. Oh, he will. There we go. Oh, that took a while.
Yeah,
I'll
and
just go back here.
then oh yeah no so close no put it into Basecamp for us.
Ah, yep. Dali. No, it won't let me copy it over. But there we go.
Okay.
I'll just do that.
Go. So when we're in LinkedIn, go back to the one you just edited. So not that one, the other one. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So you can actually get rid. Yeah, this one. This one. Just click on the LinkedIn up the top for me. Yeah. Click on that, and then close the tab that's above it. So because you were editing that other tab, so now you've got this is the most updated LinkedIn. That's all right. So here, perfect. All right, and then let's go back to me on the right hand side up the top to your profile. View profile, yeah. And then we're going to go contact info again. And then we're going to hit the pencil.
Oh,
And
yes.
yep, and now we're going to go. You don't need your phone number, but you can put in Melbourne, Melbourne, Victoria, or Melbourne, Vic, Australia. You still had any more thoughts about going elsewhere?
No, I don't know.
Where's Mum?
They're here,
Okay, yeah,
unfortunately.
right. I'm scrolling down. My parents are
So
in
they're my
WA, so I got
motivation
yeah.
to running away, I think, to WA because I see how my brother did it. So
All right. So in here,
add
yeah,
website
add another website, and what we'll do is um, add the add your Instagram page.
here.
Yeah, because that's been the main one you've been kind of using. So that Instagram,
So,
and you can just call it other rather than personal.
yep.
And then
Okay.
add another one, and we'll add your Google map. So yeah,
Google.
if we go back to Basecamp up the top left,
Yeah.
yeah, and then we'll go. It's scrolling up to the top on this one,
This one.
and it's that one there. Yeah,
Okay. Yep.
I think you can only add 3. So go save. It says one more,
Other.
but I
Okay.
don't think it'll let you do one more. So go other and just go save, and then we will have a try at adding one more, but I doubt it'll let us do 4. So just again, contact info one more time.
Mm-hmm.
Click on contact info. Go pencil. Try adding one more. And if we can, if it'll let us add one more, we'll just do your Facebook.
This one.
Yeah.
No.
Oh no, where is go back to Basecamp probably. Oh yeah, there it is. That's the one.
Okay.
Other again.
Nah.
It
Wait.
won't let us. Yeah. Okay. So we can
That's
close
right.
that. as I said, at the moment, because all the work in the past has gone to Instagram, it's got a lot. It's probably best to use that one and Google. So we've got the two. And there's only one other thing we're going to do before we take a break.
Okay, sweet.
Back to Basecamp. And firstly, so I don't forget, I'll just get you to add comment at the bottom. So all of that stuff, so that we don't lose that you've done. So, and I can use that. So just at the moment, it's got the green button. Just click on that green button, add comment.
Ah, yes. Okay.
Cool. That's all good. And then scroll
Imagine
up
I
the
didn't
top.
do that.
Well, it's actually pretty good. It stays until it does stay in there, but
Oh, okay.
but I can't see it until they add the comment. Yeah, but you could see it because it was a comment you were going to write. So let's scroll up, and just at the bottom of the setup session, I'll just get you to right click on the Publer. It talks about Publer, and so there, that free Publer, we'll set up a free Publer for you. Oh, sorry.
Where is it?
Underneath Twitter and Google and YouTube, it just talks about
Oh,
Publer.
yeah.
Scrolling down.
Oh.
There. That's it. So just right click there. Yep. And we're going to go sign up for free. And you'll use your Dali at email.
Yep. Come on. Sign up.
And then sign up.
Cycles.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, does that? Oh,
no, that's all good. No. And then you'll need to go to your email before you can do anything on this part. So just hold it. Can't do anything here yet until it's been verified. So just go to your email. And what you might want to do when that comes through is, hopefully that won't be long. In fact, if it is long, which usually it isn't, we'll just take our break now, I reckon.
Okay.
So I think let's take a break and come back. Has 1:15 sound okay?
Yep, that's about half an hour.
Yep, sounds good. All right.
Sweet.
Well,
I can do some emails. That's what I should.
Don't work too hard. All right.
No, well, I've told people I'm away, so maybe I shouldn't.
True. Yeah. All right. I know it's hard. So I'll